Second squad ready for war.
Hello again and welcome to the Morning Glory live stream. It's an ugly stream, a bug stream, a stream where Morty drinks 2 rum and ends up farting along camera. Let's go, baby! Lightweight. Oh my days! How has another week gone by? How has the week? Like honestly, like. The last 2 weeks, like, not including this one, was like so slow. I felt like I was walking through treacle because, you know, that's the thing that people do every day. But then this week was just like, one day it was Monday, next day, you know, it's fucking Friday. Goddamn time vortex, boys. There we go. All right, but it is a Friday stream, and therefore it is a drinking stream, and I've got my hentai glass. Many tentacles on it. It is full of Kraken rum and Coke and ice, and I will be having a delicious drink tonight, boys. Now, I normally have my drinks with me, but being a bit of a Philistine, I forgot to chill the mixer, you know. So I will be having to nip down and get a refill probably at some point in the stream. But we'll make that one last a little bit first. There we go, boys. There we go. All right, but it's a drinking stream, and also it's a pre-tournament hype stream. Hey! So basically, got myself a tournament tomorrow, lads. Taking the old guard, got my army list sorted out. Happily take you guys through it, and I need to pack my army. So I'll be packing my army, having a few drinks, chatting with you boys, having a great old time, getting hyped over the tournament. Apparently the pairings have been done. I haven't checked though, so we can see what I'm taking on first. And yeah, but because it is a tournament, pre-tournament stream, or full disclaimer, I will be ending it a little earlier than usual. So I'll probably be ending the stream between midnight and 1 in the morning so that I actually have some sleep for tomorrow. And that means that the stream will be running for between 3 and 4 hours today rather than between the usual 4 to 6. So it's not that much shorter, and realistically probably going to miss out about an hour, but it's not too bad. Yes, there we go. Briefing done. Look at that, boys. I'm getting quick at these briefings. Slightly. I mean, like, what, 2 minutes 18? It's pretty good for me. Better briefing, quicker intro than most of my fucking videos. Am I right? There we go, man. There we go. All right. So, but that's the briefing, boys. It's usual shit, though. Talking about anything you guys want to. You want to talk about 40k, by action, old world. You know, you want to just lambast me for my micro penis. I mean, I can't do anything about it, but, you know, it's what the God Emperor saw fit to give me. I only got a lad's pistol, not a lad's gun, boys. But anything you guys want to talk about, list reviews, all that kind of stuff, then we can go for it. That's it. It's an open bar. Open bar? That'd be great, wouldn't it? It's an open house, as it were. But yeah, I can tell you about the tour and everything. And but yeah, that's it. All right. Nice. Now we have done our briefing, sir. We are fully prepared for what awaits us. Now we must do our most sacred of traditions. Because traditions are what separate us from the heretics, the Xenos, the people that talk at the theatre. I am, of course, talking about roll call, baby! Stand up and be counted. Who is in the stream tonight? Which degenerates join me for our traditional soiree? Ray. There you go. Who we got here? It is. Oh my! Right, chat you in. I've already bloody missed roll call. I was so messing around with bloody words and shit that I missed it. All right, let's try again. Chat, you definitely won that one. All right, we have got Jonathan Davies. We've got Spriggs. We've got Go For It Painting. We've got Major Problems. It's me, Marco. War Master Will. We got Blanco, my boy. We got Pablo. We have got Sullivan. We've got Kevin B. Maldenay, Kane, Blue, Blue 32, or should I say Blue Balls 32, am I right? There we go. Average White Shark, Hunter 404, Christian Steve Cap, Laughing Block, Christian Odinal, all the Christians today. Oh, it's not Christian Odinal, it's Castellan Odinal, Daniel Simpson, Thorn, Death God of Wrath. We've got the Spanish Inquisition, Liam Bud 2947, Arthur Martin, Zachary Duran, Tiki the Panzai. We've got Emil Ronlev, we have got Drake Barfog, Armageddon Slayer, Robert M. Bloody Talker, Andy 63147. We've got Matzo, Warforge. We've got Paws. We've got Jeff Isaacs, David Newbie, Kevin B. Sonsu, Avery Burrell, N. Harper 94, Jarwon, Darewolf 387, James Delaney, Whoop Whoop, Dubstep, Whoop Whoop. Oh my god, I'm going to pass out. I'm trying to do it all in one breath. D. Draconi, Alpine Rise 3D, Rob M, Ken Kersey, Brian F, Drake Barfog, Nico, Lee Whitehouse, Blue 32, Watty Boy, 1, and Nico Darius. Hey! There we go. Welcome, one and all, to the most degenerate Warhammer 40k stream on the internet. There we go. There we go. Oh my days. Thank you to all of you guys that have joined. If I missed your name out on roll call, please feel free to lambast me. I was going to say, if I missed your name out, I'm sorry, but I'm not fucking sorry. Fuck you guys. Viewer count is fucking plummet. No, I am sorry. I'm sorry, don't leave me, don't leave me. I'm still, fucking hell, don't leave me. My dad left me and I'm still waiting for him to get back 20 years with the fucking milk. Oh my god, we've got text, my phone! Oh, he'll be back with the milk one day. I'm still waiting for my cereal, boys. Actually, that's a total lie. I'm very fortunate to have quite a loving family. So there we go. Oh my days. All right. Thank you all for joining the stream. Thank you for taking part in roll call, and thank you to all of the people that have already gone ahead and smashed that like button. Clap that like button like it is your stepsister's cheeks that are trapped in the washing machine. If you've not gone ahead and clapped it, go and clap it right away. See, I mixed it up a little bit this time for the regulars. See, I mixed it up a little bit. I'm going to go clap that like button. There you go. Quite degenerate. I think it's a good mix, good bit of variety to throw in there. There you are. There you go. Slap that meat. That's what I said. Slap that and what's the? I'm trying to remember the. I'll get back to it. So I said. That's it. So I said, slap that and ride the ripples. Infantry Can't wait to get me gob round a greasy nipple. After 10 pints, you look quite fit. Couldn't wait to get me gob on a flabby tit. Swayby! Swayby! That is a genuine fucking song. And it's you can find it on YouTube. If you type in The Mac Lads, M-A-C-C for Mac, The Mac Lads, and type in Sweaty Betty, you will come across one of the greatest songs ever to come out of this here United Kingdom. There you go. There you go. All right. All right. But thank you to all you guys that joined. Thank you to all the guys that have slapped Sweaty Betty's like button. And, of course, a massive thank you to all of the lurkers. Those people that join every stream when they are at work or driving or hobbying, and that just tune in and listen in and just lurk in the background. Thank you to all of you guys. Like I always say, that every good internet community is built on a solid foundation of lurkers. I myself am somewhat of a lurker. You'll tend to find that I'm lurking in your sock drawer. See, I'm mixing it all up today, boys. Oh my god. There we go. Oh my god. I also, of course, want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has already gone above and beyond the extra mile. It's popping off, baby! It's popping off, man. Thank you so much to all of you guys that have done your super chats and your tips and your gift membership, your member flexes and all that all stuff. We are going to get to all of those right now, and we're going to start the stream off. Well, I'm saying we're going to start the stream off. Tiki is going to start the stream off right by coming in here with a big old banzai. Thank you, Tiki, for your banzai. Thank you for the gifted membership, sir. Thank you for the support. Thank you for another bamboo spear fighter to charge that American machine gun position. Loving it, dude. Loving it. Thank you, Tiki. Also, Tiki, thank you for the super thanks on today's video. You flatter me, sir. You flatter me. By the way, in case anyone's wondering where that's from, because I always say you flatter me in that voice. You flatter me, sir. You flatter me. It's from Deep Space Nine. It's when O'Brien gets the Cardassian lawyer who's like the best lawyer on Cardassia, but he's never won a case. Because he's never won a case, he's the best lawyer. So it's when Odo says, surely the best lawyer on Cardassia, and he goes, you flatter me, sir! You flatter me! And he always does it in his over-exaggerated voice. So, Tiki, thank you so much. You flatter me, sir. You flatter me. Thank you for not only the gift of membership, but also for the super thanks in the video, man. And I totally agree. GW, where are my fucking vampire pirates? Insert them in and around my mouth. That's what I want. There you go. There you go, man. Thank you, Tiki, for the support, buddy. And also coming in on the gifted memberships, we've got Marold. Hey! Good old Marold the Knife coming in with the gifted membership, coming in with the support, as he does every single stream. Marold the Knife, thank you for just being an absolute Giga Chad. Thank you for joining every stream. Thank you for supporting every stream. And just thank you for just being there. Wouldn't be an MG stream without that cheeky Marold membership and without that cheeky Marold in the stream, man. Just wouldn't be the same, man. Thank you for the support, dude. Big fucking 07, man. Amazing. All right, what do we got? What we got? Oh, you've done it again. Oh, my God. Do my eyes deceive me? Do my eyes deceive me? Or do I hold in my mortal hands a lump of purest green? It is another green membership from Marold. He's coming with not one, but 2 gifted memberships. My God. It's all going wild this Friday. Fuck it out. Double Marold. Double fucking Tiki with the super thanks. It's just double everywhere, boys. Oh, my days. Marold, on a serious note, thank you for support, sir. Thank you for the extra membership. I raise my glass to you. Good sir. Kind sir. There we go. All right. All right, you sons of bitches. Who's next? Who's next? We got Pablo. Hey! Pablo, thank you for the 11-month member flex. One more month until you get to join X-Force, baby, and get those cross lads guns. If you are a member of X-Force, what is Force a word? Probably. If you are a member of X-Force, let it be known down in the chat, boys. Do a big X-Force, baby, if you're in the stream. If you're an X-Force member in the stream, man. All right, Pablo, just one more month, and then you get to join that prestigious group. You'll get the cross lads guns. Going to the Stone Hammer GT Element tomorrow. Me too. That's where I'm going, man. Except for Pablo. Lambast me. Lambast me. I'm only going for the one day. I'm only going for the one day. I can't make it to the Sunday. So I'm going to basically go to the Saturday and treat it as like an RTT, but I can't make it to the Sunday, man. Carry the torch forward. Carry the torch forward, Bob. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, buddy. Amazing, man. All right. All right. What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay. We've got a few super chats going in. So I want to say a big thank you to Mike Holloway, Matthew James, Matthew Blumens, Whispering Monk, and Whispering Monk again, and Nico, and Gat Tapioca, and Ken Cassie, and Kane, and It's Me Marco, and the Whispering Monk. Thank you to all of you guys for your support. Don't worry, I'm Matthew Plumage. I'm Whispering Monk if I haven't said that already. But massive thank you to all of you guys. Don't worry, I have seen your super chats. I have witnessed me. I have witnessed you. And I'll get to all of them as quickly as I can, boys. All right. All right. There we go. There we go. Nice. Nice. Oh, high energy. High energy. I found all this strange World War II German chocolate, and I've been munching on it all day, boys. And I've had so much energy. I've been so productive. It's unreal. You know?
Nuclear launch detected.
It's bubbling up, baby! Oh, my days. Crotch cam, crotch cam, crotch cam. We have got coming in my face. Super Cuban 3000 coming in with the fucking Death Strike chat, baby! Oh, my days. Super Cuban 3000. For those of you that are joining the first time, if you don't know what that sound means, obviously, if that sound goes off in real life, get under the table, you know, and put your hand between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. But in this stream, it means that someone just dropped a Death Strike chat. And that is a $100 super chat. Super Cuban 3000 just dropped $100 in the stream. Oh! Every man we have. Every man we have. Every man, woman, child, conscript, small furry creature of absent, please join me in the stream by doing a big Giga Chad face or a big 07. If you're not a channel member and you don't have access to the cool emojis, do a big 07. 07. It looks like a saluting face. There you go, man. There you go. Oh, my days. Superhuman, thank you so much for the incredible support, man. Dude. Not seen you in a few streams, man. Great to have you back, buddy. Great to have you back. Coming back in style, sir. There we go. Oh, my days. Superhuman, I need an aid defense line in a tournament like a Kriegsman needs a shovel. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Oh, right. Fuck it. Fuck it. Right. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Chat. I'm in a moral dilemma. Because I was Superhuman. Do you know what I was going to do? I was going to be like, right, fuck it. I'll just go on Element now and just like buy one. But I said I can't support GW. I said I can't do that. Well, I can't support 40k right now. 3D. Does anyone know of an alternative 3D printed aided defense line like Etsy or something that I could just buy it right now? Because I'll fucking do it. At least I can do it for Superhuman, man. I'll see if I can find one. 3D print Aegis defense line. Let's have a look. Ooh, it's the old one. Balls. Bollocks. Fiddlesticks. Etsy. eBay. I could go on eBay. eBay! If I get it from eBay, it's secondhand, it doesn't count. Here we go. Liam Budd, you're a goddamn genius. Alright. Aegis. Defense line. Come on, you son of a bitch. Let's fucking go. I found one. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Ding dang. What a bing bang. 140k Aegis mid-arm Aegis defense line. Single sprue. Is a single sprue all I need? I don't need the double sprue, do I? Because if the double sprue gets me 2 Aegis defense lines, and I don't need 2 Aegis defense lines, I just need 1 Aegis defense line. Right? Right. Yes. There you go. Okay. Boom. Add to... buy it now. Let's fucking go, boys. I'm ready. I'm doing it. Superhuman. It's happening. Oh my god, nobody panic. It's happening. It's the last one as well. Come on, PayPal, you son of a bitch. Come on. Yes, it's me, you cur. Oh, shit. 1 minute. I have a... Damn.
Shadowless sky!
Come on. It's happening. I'm drunk eBaying again. Oh my god. It is done. Superhuman, it is done. I have the Aegis defense line. It is in. It's in and around my body. It's happening. It is ordered. It will be here at some point in my life. It is done, my lord. And I got it secondhand from eBay. So fuck you, GW. There we go. Boblo, surely there's room for more Orc boys. Always room for more Orc boys. And you know what, Superhuman? I will do it as part of my next Baron Christmas. There you go. Woo! There you go, man. Aegis defense line, baby! Superhuman, thank you so much for the incredible super chat, sir. Thank you for the Giga Chad. Thank you for, well, it's more, for the Death Strike. You are the Giga Chad, man. Thank you so much, dude. And let me just say, the way you wrote that super chat made me think of that scene from A Few Good Men when he's like, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. Who's going to do it? You, Lieutenant Weinberg. You. I am. What does he say? It's like, I neither have the time or the inclination for a man who lives under the freedom that I provide and then questions the manner in which I provide it. It's so good. Oh, you can't handle the truth. There you go. You can't handle the Aegis defense line. Well, I'm going to have to fucking handle it. There you go. Superhuman, thank you so much for the incredibly generous super chat, man. Thank you for your support. Thank you for more than doing your part. I raise my glass to you. Good sir, kind sir, officer and a gentleman, you're a gentleman and a scholar. There we go, man. The wall is coming. There you go. The wall is coming. There you are, man. Oh my god. Oh my days. All right, Superhuman, I could sit here and wank you off all night, but there are more super chats I must get to, man. But thank you, buddy, and I hope you know deeply that, you know, properly. No memeing. I know we joke around, but I hope you know properly, buddy, that's an amazing amount of support, sir. Thank you, man. All right. Let's have a look here. What else we got going on here? Well, who wants some? Okay, next up, we've got Mike Holloway. Hey, Mike Holiday. Holiday would be nice, right? Mike Holloway, thank you so much for the beam blade. It is the beam blade. Yes. Oh my days. My buddy just got himself a Necron army with Doomsday Arc. He keeps bragging he's going to wreck my armor. Any advice to me, a new guard player, on how to counter Necrons? Mike Holloway, how about this? Modern problems require modern solutions. How can he wreck your armor if you have no armor? Just take millions of guardsmen, send in the next wave, drive them. Okay, on a more serious note. Doomsday Arcs are pretty good. They're pretty tanky, and they've got a big gun. The thing is, there's sort of two ways to approach this. He realistically is going to have like 1 or 2 Doomsday Arcs. You realistically, as a guard player, are going to have like 4 tanks. 4 or 5. Maybe not right now, if you're new, but you know, you're going to have a significant motor pool. So you can out-armor him just through pure fucking numbers. I mean, that's the guard way, right? So there's that. The other thing you can do is who says you have to take his armor head on? With the amount of like line of sight blocking terrain that and some clever movement that you should have a lot of terrain on your board. If you have a bit of ruins in the center of the ruins across the middle of the board and stuff, so you don't have just planet bowling ball, you should be able to pick and choose your fights. And if you don't want to, maybe you send your infantry after his Doomsday Arc and you send your tanks after his infantry. There's always that. Another thing to consider is you can always bait him. Not masturbate him, just bait him. So what you can do is, he's like, oh, I'm going to wreck all your armor. And you're like, well, I'll push this Chimera forward. And he goes, oh, that's a guard tank. And he goes, poof, and he blows it up. And you're like, okay, that's just a shitty Chimera. Or a shitty Sentinel. Something big, vehicle looking that isn't actually worth a lot to you. And then, once he's done that, you can be like, you fool! This isn't even my final form. And you can then bring your tanks out from out of line of sight and bop him. There you go. So there's a few different ways you can play it. There's a few ways to play the gentleman's game that is the armor duel. But those are the ways that I would suggest. Another thing, though, not always do you get to have... Not always do you get to pick the ideal situation, right? Sometimes it's good to have an insurance policy. Tech Priest Engine Seers. Tech Priests can not only repair your vehicles in your movement phase or command phase, they can repair a vehicle for D3 wounds. They could also put a 4+ invulnerable save on one of your vehicles. So if he comes out and starts blasting your Lehman Russ, well, if it's got a 4+ invulnerable save on it, well, maybe he gets the wounds through, maybe he doesn't. Depends. You know, you've got the 4+ goes. It can go either way. If you roll a bit hot, you'll be all right. And if you've got a CP reroll there, you might be able to, you know, roll a critical fail, something like that. One final thing to mention. So I know I'm throwing a lot at you, Mike, but you did a big old generous super chat, so I want to give you a big old proper answer. I know I'm throwing a lot at you. Don't worry, the timestamp for when I started talking about this was about 25 minutes into the stream, so you can go back and rewatch it a few times if you need to. Rogel Dawn. Christmas box set's coming out soon, buddy. Get your ass on that Rogel Dawn train. Rogel Dawn, right now, probably the best tank in the guard motor pool, and its ability is ablative plating. I always like to call it reactive armor because that's really what it is, but it's ablative plating. When your Rogel Dawn gets like hit and wounded, you get to roll your save first. then if you fail your save, before your opponent rolls the damage, you can go, I'm going to use my ablative plating here. And once per game, you go, no damage from that one attack. So to be clear, it's one attack. It's not like if he hits you 3 times, wounds you 3 times, and you fail 3 saves, you can't go ablative plating and you stop all 3. You can stop 1 of the 3. So 1 failed save, you can basically go, no, I have failed my save, but I'm not, that 1 fail save results in 0 damage. The other damage goes through. Just to be clear, because I didn't want you to think like, he hits me like 7 times, absolutely obliterates tank, and you just go 1, stop everything. No, you can stop 1 failed save, basically. So, Royal Doors are tanky, Engineers are tanky, Leman Russes are cheap and spammable, so you can probably overwhelm a bit with the armor. You can try and bait him out, or you can try and be where he is not. There you go. Few different ways you can approach it, man. Hopefully that was helpful, Mike. I know I threw a lot at you, so feel free to go back to that 25-minute mark and just rewatch that a little bit so you can absorb it. There you go, man. Thank you, support, sir, and I hope that was helpful. There we go. All right. All right. Next up, we've got Matthew James. Yes, Matthew James. Cadia stands as a lesson in how not to defend the planet. Oh, beef! Beef! We got the Krieg v Cadian grudge match going down hard. Oh my days. That is an early beef patty being thrown like a fucking shuriken, like a ninja star, into the fucking grudge match. Oh my days. Matthew James, that is... Will the fucking Cadians take that lying down? I don't think they will do. We got a beef going on here, man. Oh my days. Little side note here, little fun story. Me and Mrs. Mordian, when we first moved in together, we were in a flat, and I was making dinner, and because I was incompetent, I had a bad habit of, I'd put the dinner on, and then I'd just go and like play video games, and then I just kept overcooking the dinner. And there's this one where I was making curry, and the curry was fine, but the naan bread I'd left in too long. And so I pulled the naan bread out, and it was just it was baked completely solid. It wasn't bread anymore. It was like hardtack, essentially. I desiccated it. So me and Mrs. Mordian decided to have a game of frisbee with it, and we were throwing it into each other. There you go. That was a long time ago now. That was probably about 8 years ago, something like that. Yeah, good times. There we are. All right, Matthew James, thank you for the support, buddy. Next up, we've got Matthew Blomridge. Hey, Matthew Blomridge, thank you for the Giga Chad. Yes, it is the Giga Chad, man. Thank you for the support, sir. Just finished my first action models for a commission. Nice! A picture in stream chat. Also, go to yourself to Winter German Star for Xmas. Yes! Yes, mate. Dude, I love the fact that you've completed your first batch models for a commission. It's like, nice. Get on that commission paid game, bro. Excellent, sir. Excellent. Let's take a look at those pictures. And let me also say, a man of culture, I see. I, too, have a Winter German army. And I have to say, I think the Winter Germans are my favorite German models in bot action, because I like to see those like generic Axis models, because a man in a trench coat with a Stahlhelm and a bolt action rifle, well, late war, that can be anyone from Germany to Hungary to Bulgaria, like, because obviously the Germans ended up just passing loads of equipment to their allies to try and keep them in the fight. So yeah, so I've used my Winter Germans as Germans and all sorts of Axis powers. So yeah, nice. But Matthew, let's take a little look, buddy. Let's have a little look here, man. All right. Ooh. Very, 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 very cool. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Is that Dad's army, is it? Is that it's Dad's army! Yes, mate! They don't like Upham, sir! They don't like Upham! That's so good, man. Dude, that's a hell of a display piece. Look at that. Fucking bit of fine mahogany there, right there. Something like that, right? Nice. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, man. I love the Tommy gun. I need to get the Dad's army models, man. I bet they're actually quite good, you know. I bet they're a bit bonkers. Full BEF Home Guard Division Army and Home Guard Division for Action Army would be so cool, man. Amazing effort, sir. Really, really, really impressive painting. Really impressive color scheme. Loads of fine details. I love how you've made them look realistic whilst also making the models pop. They don't look too drab, which is sometimes the problem you can have with Action and World War II models is you make them look so realistic that they're quite boring to look at. But these, you're nice and bright, lots of highlights, lots of appropriate colors, you know, little bits right there where you need them. Like the scarf, for example, is what I'm talking about there. Lots and lots of excellent bits, sir. Very, very impressive, man. Very, very cool. God, we'll go through the pictures one more time. So nice, I had to look at the pictures thrice. There we are, man. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful models, man. Really, really good. Excellent, sir. You know what? I look forward to seeing what you do with those Germans now. Nice. Nice. All right. All right, man. Oh, my days. Oh, my. By the way, Matthew, feel free. It won't work in YouTube chat because YouTube cuts links out. But feel free if put yourself a little shameless plug down in stream discussion in the Discord. Some people might, maybe you'll get a little bit of business your way, man. You know, there we go. Nice, nice. That looks really, really cool, dude. All right, let's have a look here. All right, next up, we've got the Whispering Monk. Hey! Whispering Monk, thank you for the gifted membership. Yes, whispering all those sweet everythings in our ears, man. Nice! Thank you, Whispering Monk, for the gifted membership, sir. Thank you for the support, dude. Thank you for doing your part, man. And Whispering Monk, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Sorry, I rushed it. Whispering Monk, thank you for the super chat, my man. Thank you, buddy. Operation Package Rescue. I have an update. In fact, okay, so basically, I'm going to sort it out live on stream. Thank you for reminding me. Basically, right, it did get stuck in customs. There is a customs fee that I need to pay, essentially. So what I'm going to do is I've got the information for it now. And what I'm going to do is I'll sort it out right now for you. There you go. Well, for you, from you, for me, if that makes sense. So give me a second. It only takes a moment to do it, and we'll get it all sorted out. Basically, they've only just sent the letter, so it's been sat there for a little bit. Oh shit! Give me a second, man. A minute. Here we go. It is Parcel Force, isn't it? I believe. Yes, it's Parcel Force. Excellent. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Yeah, it's all quite well. It's actually quite well laid out. Of course, it's always well laid out when they want your money, isn't it, boys? Yeah, it's one of those things. It always seems that when packages come from America, that they always get custom charges. I don't think the US USPS, I don't think USPS does the tax properly. Because whenever I've had anything sent privately, like by FedEx or something, it's come through no problem. Whenever I've had anything come from the USPS, it's always had a customs charge attached to it. Bit of a pisser. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I need to run downstairs. Uno momento, boys. Give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be 1 second. Just going to grab my wallet. Yeah, stream. Lambast me, boys. I've derailed the stream. You always derail the stream, you cheeky bastard. I'm only kidding, man. Like I said, it's only a minute. Oh, there we go. Do. That should be fine. One minute, you bastards. Perfect. There. It's all coming together. It's all this two-step stuff. And away we go.
Backbone of the guard, ready to serve.
Think we're good. There you go. Boom. Scheduled for the 14th of November. So I'll have to pick it up end of next week when I get a chance to go to the PO box guy. There you go. Let me just take a little screenshot because I'm paranoid like that. I like to make sure that I've got stuff. You know what people are like, boys. It's always, things always getting buggered up. All right. Monk, Stums, package, pay, proof. There we go. Boom! Boom. There you go. Whispering Monk, thank you. Let me just say, thank you for your gifted membership and for your super chat, sir, and for the package, and thank you for your patience as well. We got there in the end. Yes, it was a little dicey. I'm glad you reminded me because we only had like a couple of days to pay for the thing, and I was at the tournament tomorrow. So, good job, buddy, for keeping me on top of it. Thank you, man. I raised my glass to you, sir. There we go. There we go. All right. Next up, we've got It's Me, Marco. Hey, It's Me, Marco. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, baby. 10 more Kriegers. Charging over no man's land. Bayonets fix. Equip. Fix bayonets. Be ready for blood. Yes, Marco. Thank you for the support, sir. Thank you for doing your part, man. Always a pleasure to have you in the trenches, Marco. Thank you, man. And then we've got Kane. Hey! Kane, thank you for the gifted membership, man. Thank you for the support. Kane, thank you for all of your support, man. You smash it every stream, buddy. You're a regular around these parts now. Proper long beard. Dude, always good to have you in the stream, Kane. Thank you for your support, man. All right. And then we've got Ken Kersey. Hey! Ken Kersey, thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you for the very generous super chat, dude. Thank you for the 10, buddy. Loved your brainstorm video. Mind bullets, yes, mate. What's the best loadout for the Taurox? How would you use this tactic with the Crassus? Ken Kersey, you salty dog. Those are two very, very good questions. Thank you for your patience, by the way. I know I'm a little bit behind on my super chats there, buddy. Regular Taurox obviously has got a fixed loadout. Taurox Prime, I would have said missile launchers until I used them. Crack rocket are dog shit. I think that the autocannons are good. So I think the twin autocannon is good. It then really comes down to you don't really need the volley guns because you've already got a lot of volume of fire in the army. Honestly, you know what? Autocannons are good and all, but I can't help but think. Just going to the good old-fashioned Dakadorn. Volley guns on the side, Gatling gun on top. It has been good. It has been my go-to loadout since Taurox has been a thing, and it's never let me down. And I got my head turned by them autocannons and by them missile launchers. But you know what? I'm just not convinced. I think the Dakadorn is the best way to go. If I really think about it and analyze it, Dakadorn, baby. Not Dakadorn, Daka Prime. Stacker Prime is the way to go. There we go. How would you use a tactic with a Crassus? I'd probably just take the one Crassus, and then I'd put like, I wouldn't go too much in it. If you put too many eggs in one basket, even with Scions, it's a bit of a tricky one. So I'd probably take one Crassus and load it up with 2 squads of Scions and two Primaris Psykers. That would be the way that I would do it. Yeah, because then you get the... It's like basically, I would run the Crassus like I'd run a regular. If I'd run it the same way if I was running it in regular guard, where I see it as essentially 2 transports in one. It can transport 3 lots of dudes, but I see it as 2 transports in one. If you start putting 3 squads in it, I just think that's too much force concentration in one place. You won't have the maneuverability. You have too many eggs in one basket. So yeah, there you go. All right, Ken Kersey, thank you for the support, man. I hope that was helpful. All right, buddy. Thank you. Next up, we've got Captain Tapioca. Hey, Captain Tapioca, thank you for the 10 gifted Morning Glory members, baby. Captain Tapioca coming in with a full squad of members. Thank you for keeping us freshly stocked with new conscripts. Thank you for doing your part, sir. Captain Tapioca, I have seen your super chat come in as well. I'll get to that in a little bit of time, buddy. Just got to catch up with a few other things first. But, dude, thank you for your gifted memberships and thank you for that super chat. I'll get to it as quickly as I can. All right. Then we've got Nico Atharias. Hey, Nico Atharias. Thank you for the 10-month member flex. Just 2 more months until you get to join X-Force, baby. Loving it, dude. Get them cross lasguns. Nico, just coming in with the salute. Well, you know what, buddy? Back at you. Back at you, man. Thank you so much, dude. All right. Next up, we've got It's Me, Marco. Thank you so much for the Giga Chat. Yes, Marco. Yes, mate. Loving it, dude. Loving it. You say it's popping off, but that glass and drink looks like it's cracking. Cracking on LOL. Oh, cracking on. Oh! Lambast me. Lambast me. It took me a couple of times to get the joke. I've shamed us, sir. I have disgraced us, sir. I will answer. Right. Put me on the front lines. I'll see a French column tomorrow morning. There you go. There you go. It's me, Marco. You say it's popping off, but that glass and drink looks like it's cracking on. Hey, I like that. I like that. Creek 123 reporting in 07. Happy Friday, all. Dude. Always good to have the 173rd in the trenches with us, man. And thank you, buddy. Happy Friday to you too, man. Amazing. Happy Friday to all. Merry Kriegsmas to all. It's definitely Kriegsmas time now. I'm pretty certain I heard All I Want for Kriegsmas on the radio the other day. So I'm pretty certain we can now officially say we are there. There we go, man. There we go. All right, next up. Who have we got next? Let's have a look here. Next up, we've got the Rocking Gamers. Hey! The Rocking Gamers. Thank you for the super chat, sir. Thank you for the Giga Chat. Yes, thank you for the 5, man. Hey, Mordian. Caught you after your win at Just Play of the Week. Hey! Yeah, man, dude. Awesome. Just painting up my Blood Angels now for next week. Hope to see you there next week. Yes! Yes, I will be there. Don't worry, man. Dude, were you the chap that when I was giving the Baneblade the old eyes, you came up to me and we had a little bit of chin wag? Yeah, bro, I remember, man. Awesome. Dude, if you're going to be there, then I will be there. I'm always up for a Just Play event, you know. They do some fucking solid events, bro. But the fact that you're running Blood Angels, I don't know, man. I don't know if we can still be friends. Why aren't you running guard? I mean, you say you like my channel, but you won't even run the fucking guard. I'm only kidding, man. Blood Angels, joking aside, Blood Angels are one of my favorite chapters. And I'm not just saying that to wank you off. I'm saying it because my brother has Blood Angels, and I'm very close to my brother. And also, it's kind of like, to be honest, if I wasn't a Black Templar player, I'd probably be a Blood Angels player, you know? There you go. There you go. Rocket Gamers, I'm tempted. Please stop. I've been looking at that box log. Do it. Do it. Join us. Join us. Come on. Come on. Come over to the guard, man. What? Okay, in all seriousness, once you go guard, you don't go back. It's not a hobby. It's a lifestyle. Because Blood Angels, yeah, they're good at combat, and yeah, they can do a bit of shooting. But guard can do everything. You want pure combat guard? I got you. You want fast-moving mechanized guard? I got you. You want air cav elite drop guard? Sounds got you. So, dude, I'm just saying. Once you taste that fucking sweet, sweet nectar that is the guard, all of the factions taste like ash in your mouth. I'm literally fucking with you, man. I'm just trying to give you the recruitment pitch. Nah, man, kidding aside, it'll be great to see you next week, dude. Yeah, I've got the Element 1 tomorrow, and then I've got the Just Play 1 next week. Nice. There we go. Rock Gamers, to be fair, no one in my group does, and I'm tempted to do the Starship Troopers scheme. Starship Troopers is very cool, but you know what, man? There are actual 3D printed Starship Troopers models available. I have seen them with my own eyes, and they look very, very good. So you could actually get a full-blown Starship Troopers army with all the assault rifles, the body armor, the whole 9 yards. You just, if you fucking Google it, it'll probably come up, man. There you go, man. There you go. Nice one, buddy. Thank you for the support, dude. I'll catch you next week, man. Love it, man. Love it. All right, next up we got Cool German Dude. Yes, the cool German dude. Yes, mate. Thank you for the super chat, sir. Thank you for the support, and thank you for the awesome username, as always. I put something in stream discussion you would appreciate. Cool German Dude, I thank you for your super chat, but you have certainly worried me with the air quotations. Let me have a look. Oh my god, that's unbelievably cursed. Oh my god, I love it. That is unbelievably fucking cursed, man. I mean, that's very in joke, you know. That's very that's an in community joke. I like that one. It's the man, the myth, the legend. It's Franz Xavier Joseph Conrad von Hotzendorf with a Stern Battalion waifu body pillow colorized. It's Big Daddy Hotzendorf! Oh my god, the Carpathians are calling. The Carpathians are calling! What? I foresee no issues with launching an offensive into some of the tallest mountains in winter with no winter gear and with a conscript army. I foresee how none of that can go wrong. Oh my days! I have to say, man, that is some top kek right there. Oh my days. Oh, I love it, man. I love it. The men, they yearn for the Carpathians. They do indeed, sir. They do indeed. Oh my god. Oh, I love it, man. Cool German dude. You are absolutely right. I always appreciate a good Conrad von Hotzendorf meme, because a lot of people just see, just go, yeah, World War I, World War II, Germany bad. And obviously very, very bad. But actually, I would argue that World War I, that Austria-Hungary, and specifically Conrad von Hotzendorf, was at least equally, if not more responsible for the whole thing than Germany. Yeah. I mean, it took two to tango in that particular fucking situation, didn't it? Yeah, so Conrad von Hotzendorf, he doesn't get the credit he deserves for starting one of the fucking worst things that happened in human history. What a bellend. There you go. All right, next up, we've got the Bloody Talker. Yes, the Bloody Talker. Thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you for the Giga Chat. Yes. North said, you shout a lot, but that's to be expected from a guardsman. Hey! I do shout a lot, to be fair. I do, man. Also, our buddy Alpine Vice has an 8 defense line STL said, ooh! Excellent, sir. Excellent. Well, I will be checking that out most readily because, you know, I've got one Aegis defense line, yes, but I've not got 2 or 3 Aegis defense lines. Triple ADL list coming in here. ADL meta confirmed, boys. That's what's happening. That's what's happening right now, man. Always happy to spot Alpine Vibes. Absolute top bloke. Absolute Giga Chad. And he's actually the man, the myth, the legend, responsible for one of my Rogal Dawns. For this absolute beast. Some of you may see this and go, that's a good Rogal Dawn, but actually you'll find that this is a enormous Imperial heavy tank. The 3D print. Look at that, boys. Very, very good stuff. If you want to get your hands on a 3D printed Dawn that looks like this, check out Alpine Vise on 3D Cults, okay, or Google enormous Imperial heavy tank. There you go. There you go, man. Regarding what North said, yeah, I mean, you know, I do shout a lot, but there you go. There you go. There you are. I mean, I can't deny it, can I? There you go, man. Oh my days. Oh my god. I was contemplating throwing some beef back at North, but I'm actually quite like his channel, so I'm not going to do that. There you go. Oh my days. One thing I would say, if I was going to start some playful banter, some playful beef, you know, fine, you know, sirloin steak with Mr. North, I'd say one thing to him. I'd say one thing and one thing only. I'd say, all these flavors, you choose to be salty. There you go, man. Alright, next up we've got Thorn, my boy! Thorn, thank you for the 2-month member flex, baby. Thank you for doing your part. Thank you for being a channel member. Local store, mispriced Rogal Dawn. Got it half off. Yes, mate! Yes! I love it, man. I love it. Always gotta get those deals. Gotta get those fucking deals, baby. You know, one man's mistake is another man's opportunity. There you go, man. There you go. I love it, dude. Hey, nothing. Do you know what? It's nothing like getting a good deal to fucking, you know, to put a smile on your face. I bet that local store, I bet someone got chewed out for that. Fucking hell. You know, I heard a story recently about Warlord Games. You know, any opportunity to wank Warlord off, right? They did an online deal where you could get like a Panzer III platoon, and they were like £25, and they like sent it. They had it on the website, and so a bunch of people were like, "Oh, that's good," and so they picked it up, and then like a day or two later, they sent an email out to everyone that had bought one saying, "Oh, it wasn't £25. It wasn't meant to be £25. It was meant to be like 70 or 60 or pounds, something like that." And but they said because obviously that's our bad, we're just going to leave it. Don't worry, we're not going to ask you to pay anything or anything. We're going to respect the price that it was up for. So yeah, that's pretty fucking, I mean, they probably had to do that, but they could have like swept it under the rug, but they turned an L into a W, because imagine the fucking good press they got from that, man. Like they put out there, went, yeah, we fucked up, but we're gonna let you, but we're gonna honor it, and we hope you guys have a great time with it and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, good guy Warlord. There you are, man. There you are. But dude, Thorn, the look on their faces was priceless. I love it. I love it, man. Amazing. They're definitely not gonna make that mistake twice. All right, next up we've got Daniel Simpson, my boy. Daniel Simpson, thank you for the super chat, sir. Thank you for the support, man. Pictures in Discord to raise your spirits, sir. Well, my spirit's already pretty fucking high, so I'm going to go to the fucking stratosphere with this one, mate. Always, man, always. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. 1 minute. 1 minute. Hey! Yes, man. Yes! Very, very cool. Oh, my days. Mordians! Yes! Ah. It's a genuine fucking pleasure in my life. Like, I find it most pleasurable. Not in Okay, in a slightly sexual way, but mostly in just a nice, semi-normal way. I just see some old school Mordians. I just look at them and I just go, they're great. I don't know how anyone can look at those models and go, those aren't the best models. I know it's like different strokes, different folks. Fuck that. They're clearly the best ones. I mean, look at all the character on them. They just don't make them like they used to, boys. They don't make them like they used to. I'm not saying they're like the most detailed sculpts or anything like that. I'm just saying there's so much character in them. I would meet people halfway if they went, okay, not the Mordian, but the old school metal models in general. I would say that the old school metal guard models from Vestroyan all the way through to the original Acadians, those and the original metal Catachans, those were the best guard models that GW has ever made. Ever made. Sir, you were right. I did find that that did indeed raise my spirits even higher. There we go, man. I love the color scheme, by the way. And the basing, man. The basing with the little bits of cork, concrete with the little road lines on it, man. Very, very cool, sir. Lots and lots of fine detail there, man. You have done Mordia proud. And now you've made me want to repaint my entire Mordian army again in original old school Mordian colours. There you go. Oh, my days. Oh. I was looking over at some of my Mordians, actually. I'm going to have to start packing them away for the tournament soon. But because we're not right away. All right, let's have a look here. There we go. Dude, but Daniel, I can't. Like, it took me years to get to this point. I've already repainted my army once. I can't do it again. And I think a lot of people don't like my Mordian colour scheme. I actually personally really like it. I think it just looks different. It just looks unique. The green and the blue. It just works for me. I just like it. I think it looks, yeah, man. Yeah, I think it's a good colour scheme for bringing together lots of different regiments. Like having my the fact that it means that my plastic Cadians and my metal Cadians and my metal Mordians can all come together under one banner. Yeah. And I quite like it because the whole thing is it's meant to be green for British rifles, green rifles, and then blue for Mordian blue. There you go. There you are, man. All right. But I do have to say, I love the old school Mordian colour scheme. There you go. Dan says, but what about second regiment? Bro, I already have Mordians, Steel Legion, Kriegers, Scions, Blood Pact. I literally already have 5 fucking guard armies. So clearly I need more, right? One day, what I would do is I would have, if I was to expand into other guard regiments, what I would do is I'd still paint them up in the Mordian colour scheme, or I'd paint them up in the Steel Legion colour scheme, one or the other. But I wouldn't have so that way I could just buy the infantry and they could share tanks from the motor pool. But yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. Okay, let's have a look where we're at now. I believe they do. You have 5 guard armies, yes, but what about 6 guard army? It's coming. It'll happen one day. My 6 guard army is going to be my old world empire army. Oh my days. There we go. All right, next up we've got major problems. Hey! Major problems. Thank you for the Giga Chat. Yes, it is the Giga Chat. Yarrick didn't fight 2 wars of Armageddon for you guys to cosplay a grim dirt version of the Steel Legion. Beef Cadian stands! Oh, major problems! Woo! Oh, that is some spicy fucking beef right there. Yeah, I didn't fight 2 wars of Armageddon for you guys to cosplay as a grim dirt version of the Steel Legion. I mean, that's it. That's it, right? Every Krieger knows that they're just an imposter. Every Krieger knows they're just a reskinned fucking Steel Legion, right? No! Ah! Oh my days. But then again, every Cadian knows that they're just you know, the wannabe Mary Sues of the guard. And so who wants to be that, right? See, I'm sitting on this fence, boys. I'm sitting on this fence so hard. I'm getting splinters up my bum. But that's because I'm a Mordian, and so I look down on everyone who isn't a Mordian. There you are, man. Mordian gang, rise up! Mordian gang, rise up! Who are my... bet there's no other... Well, there's at least one of the Mordian player here. Come on, Daniel! Me and you! We'll hold off against the Kriegers and also the Cadians. There you go, man. Nice. Alright, dude. Next up, we've got Eli Conan. Hey! Eli Conan, thank you so much for the Giga Chats. So many Giga Chats popping off tonight, boys. So many. Oh, my days. Thank you for the amazing support, sir. Painting the Storm Sword for Sunday's tournament. Nice. May I request a quick tip, Tactica, for Scout Sentinels, Scout moving. Best way to use them. Ooh. Well, firstly, thank you for the support. Secondly, good luck with your Storm Sword, sir. It hopefully it'll come out very nicely, and also hopefully it will do well at the tournament. That's what I was trying to say. There we go. So, the Scout Sentinel. There's a few tactics around Scout Sentinels, to be honest. Firstly, and probably the most straightforward way of using Scout Sentinels, is to basically use them as ways of pushing back enemy early deep strikers. So people who might want to, I don't know if you can rapid ingress turn 1. I think you might be able to, but people who are trying to deep strike in early, maybe even as early as turn 1. Scout Sentinel can scout move forward, then it can move forward again in your own turn, and so that allows you to push back enemy deep strikers, and also might allow you to get some cheeky early points. I mean, if you draw engage in all fronts as your first card, having a Scout Sentinel might allow you to actually score it early on rather than having to fucking sit on it for a turn. So that's the first and most basic way of using 1 to 3 lone Scout Sentinels. Another way of using Scout Sentinels is, of course, to act as a force multiplier, to help you get reroll 1s on the rest of your army, and to also help your artillery do well. Now, there are essentially 2 ways of using them as a force multiplier. The first one is to focus on is to deploy the Sentinels on the board to start off. Okay, because Daring Recon's only at 18-inch range, starting them off on the board means that straight away from turn 1 there may be opportunities, especially if your opponent goes first, they move forward, and then you can move forward as well. There might be opportunities for you to get those reroll 1s straight away. Okay. However, the disadvantage of that is your Scout Sentinels, if they start on the board from the beginning, would be at risk of getting picked up early, getting destroyed early. Not great. You can reinforcement them, but spending 2 CP to bring back 1 Sentinel, probably not ideal. Probably might want that 2 CP for either Armoured Might to keep some vehicles around, or for bringing a big blob of guard back. So the other way you can use Scout Sentinels is in the same way, same reroll 1s and helping with indirect fire, but you put them into strategic reserve. Because in strategic reserve they can start coming in on board edges. Now the disadvantage of that is obviously they're not going to come on till turn 2. If they don't come on till turn 2, you might miss out on turn 1 of rerolls and artillery support. But the advantage is that, especially on a tournament board, especially if there's lots of line of sight blocking terrain, you sometimes can struggle to see people if you're going straight up the board. But coming in on a side, you can just come in 9 inches away, see someone, suddenly Daring Recon, artillery, reroll 1s, everyone's having a great time. So that's sort of the 2 ways, and well, 2 main ways, the 3 ways. That's the 3 ways of using lone Scout Sentinels. Either push enemies back, early turn objectives, or artillery support either on the board or from the flank. The last way you could use Scout Sentinels, and this is a little bit more specialist, is the can wall. At the end of the day, Sentinels are very cheap, very spammable, and you can take a lot of them in an army. So it's not actually unreasonable to do something like 9 Scout Sentinels and just fucking yeet them up the board. Just fucking push them up. Make a big can wall, because that will help you to move block a lot of enemies. It'll also help you to take objectives early on, because it's 1 Scout Sentinel can be brushed aside, 3 Scout Sentinels. That's going to take some dedicated firepower. And at the same time, when they die, they're now a very, very valid target for reinforcements. So those are essentially the 4 ways of using Scout Sentinels, in my mind. There's a few other things, but the can wall, outflanking artillery support, on the board artillery support, or early game objective and deep strike. There you go, anti-deep strike. There you go. All right, Eli. Thank you for the support, sir. I hope that was helpful. Timestamp for that was about 1 hour and 5 minutes. About that. There you go. Nice. Okay, where are we next? Next up, we've got Captain Davioka. Bye-bye! Captain Davioka, thank you for the super chat, sir. Thank you for the support, man. Evening, morning. So GW's new website has a timer before it lets you into the online store. An online store has a queue. What the fuck? Ah! Captain Tapioca. This has actually been something for a while now. They had this on the old store as well. I don't think there is a queue all the time. I think they have a queue when things are particularly busy. So, for example, when there is something that's being pre-ordered, or when there's or when their store is receiving some form of abnormally high traffic, they use the queue function. But I've gone on it a few times recently, and the queue's not been there. So it's not all the time, or it shouldn't be all the time. It shouldn't be. They use it when they're trying to basically stop the website from getting hugged to death. So there you go, man. But hey, why don't we check it out now? Maybe I'm talking at my ass. Let's have a look. Ugh. Have a look. Games Workshop. Fuck's sake, 1 minute. Come on, you bastard. Has a queue right now. That's it. Ah, it's in the queue! Yeah. Why has it got a queue? Lol. Is there any pre-orders today? There is a queue right now. Your estimated wait time is 1 minute. Is there pre-orders today? Is it Christmas box pre-orders? Tomorrow. Cat Wioka, it's the 2020s. They should not have these issues. So, yes. GW is a big company. They should have they should have the capability to handle this traffic. They're a big company in a nerdy environment, so yeah. But who knows what contracts and IT setup that GW's got, right? The other thing is I think there were a lot of people they were having an issue with things going on pre-order, everyone jumping in, and then things getting bought up by scalpers. So I think the queue is also there. I mean, hey, you guys know I'm not a GW show. I'm not defending them. I'm just saying the reasons that I've heard they've had it. Being impartial for a moment, I've heard that it's there to stop scalpers, to help cut down scalpers as well. But that could be total bollocks, man. I don't know. It's Forgeable. They combine sites, so all the Forgeable pre-orders are usually a Friday. Ah. It's Australian pre-orders right now. Ah, so some people are pre-ordering right now, are they? Interesting. Check out, you know what a GW site really needs? A goddamn shopping cart button. Oh my days. But Docker, the web queue is a good thing. It's not a bad thing in any way. Tell you what is annoying. I do think the new site is dog shit though. Also, their queue... No way. 1 minute. 1 minute. Hopefully it hasn't fucked me here. Pre-order. New pre-orders are available. Wow, so I've gone on the pre-order page and there's no pre-orders. Brilliant. New releases. Okay, so I just don't think there's pre-orders available for me in the UK. If I go to Australia, mate, let's have a look. Take me to the land of Oz. Let's have a look. If I go shop, no pre-orders there. It's not even on pre-orders, man. Interesting. Interesting. But that might just be because I'm not actually in Australia, so it's being fucked. But yeah, or maybe it's broken. There you go. Or maybe it's not quite Australian pre-orders. Who knows? It doesn't really matter. Point is, there's a queue. Fuck them. Goes live at 10 a.m. Fair enough. There you go. But yeah, all right. But yes, there is a queue right now. Captain Tapioca. It's it shouldn't be. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind them doing it. I don't mind it. I mean, it's a bit of a pisser. Yeah, bit of a pisser. But yeah, you'd think maybe. But GW are very good at creating like FOMO and hype and all that kind of stuff. You go on their website, you're like, oh my god, it's a queue to get in. Oh my god, it's really busy. What if I miss out on the thing that I want to buy today? And then you go and buy. Oh well, I was going to put this other thing up as well. So yeah, they're very good at creating FOMO. Yeah, 100%. All right, what do we got next? What do we got next? All right, it is popping off tonight, boys. It is popping up, baby! Next, we've got Nick's Highland, baby! Nick's Highland, thank you for the 10 Morning Glory memberships, baby! 10 more conscripts for the front wave. Send in! That's for the front wave, so this would be send in the next line. 10 more conscripts for the front line. Send in the next wave. Drive the man. Love it, dude. I'm loving it. Nick's Highland, thank you for the 10 memberships, sir. Thank you for the support. Thank you for doing your part, man. All right. And then next we've got Marco. Hey, it's me, Marco. Picture of me in my Mordian merch in stream discussion. Yeah, baby. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at some Marco Mordian merch. Representing last night. Ah, look at that body boy. Look at that handsome lad, boys. Here we go. You might not like it, but that's what the peak the peak wargamer looks like. There you go. Look at that, dude. Eat, sleep, bayonets, repeat. Looking very nice, man. Dude, thank you so much for rocking the MG merch, man. Absolutely awesome, dude. Dude, fucking hell, you absolutely... Bro, no homo. Absolutely fucking stacked, mate. I'm loving it. Nice. Nice. Marco, if you fucking arm wrestle me, you'd just snap my fucking noodle arm off, man. There you go. There you go, man. Oh, my days. I love it. Mark, by the way, I'm not taking the piss, by the way, Marco. It's always weird. I always find I don't know if it's just me, but like, or sometimes like men complimenting men, you know, oh, we're men, we don't compliment each other. Do you see the game last night? Man, nah, it's cool, man. We can be nice to each other. There we go. Dude, nice. Thank you for rocking the merch, man. Absolutely awesome, dude. And you've been one of the few days I'm not working, though. I've been working out. It's a muscle shirt, to be honest. Ah, well, bro, seriously, man, you can tell. You can tell. Like, you can tell that you've been hitting the gym, man. Dude. Good effort. And 2 tickets to the Earthshaker show. Am I right? Am I right, Marco? You're smashing it, bro. Absolutely amazing, man. There we go, sir. Marco, thank you for the support, man. Thank you for buying the merch. Thank you for doing your part, dude. Loving it, man. There we go. All right. All right. Who we got next? Who we got next? There we go. Next up, we've got Liam Bud. Hey! Liam Bud, thank you for the Giga Chat. Yes! There we go, man. Best of luck in the tournament tomorrow. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Posted my Rogel Dawn Tank in stream discussion that I finished off last night. Would love your feedback. Ooh. Ooh, I mean, I'm not an expert painter, but I can take a look. There you go. I can have a gander. Are you fishing for compliments? Oh, I'd love your feedback. Oh, feeling cute. Took a picture of my dawn. Might delete later. Bro, you know it's a good color scheme. You know it's a good color scheme. You don't need me to take. Look at that fucking thing. It's got classic Caden color scheme. It's been upgraded with the tank commander. You got fucking transfers on it. It's better than I can fucking paint. There you go, man. I'm not actually angry, by the way. I'm only teasing. Very, very, very good job, sir. I love the classic Cadian colour scheme done right. Very, very cool, man. I love the weathering on the tracks, the transfers on the barrel. I do love it's got the tank commander sticking out the top of it as well, man. Look at the fucking hell. When that barrel points at you, it's somewhat intimidating, isn't it? Oh, and you've got some logs on the side. Very, very cool. Very reminiscent of sort of like World War II extra armor, man. I like that shit. Nice. All the extra storage, always good to see. Kill markings. Nice. Like that. I like that a lot. Excellent. You've done a very good... Seriously, though, you've done a very good job on getting the amount of weathering just right, because it can be easy to just slop it on everywhere, but you've just put like a little bit in the places that it would likely be, like just a little bit around the edges there, a little bit there. So yeah, no, really, really good job. Really, really good job, man. And having the I actually quite like the stubber on the back. Some people don't like it. I really like the stubber on the back. I think it reminds me of that scene in Band of Brothers when the tanks come through. Oh, those beautiful babies! You know what I'm talking about. Oh, and actually, very good effort on the periscope with the little bits of edge highlighting to make it look more glass-like. Very cool. And again, very good effort on the spotlight, picking out the wire mesh. So all those extra little details which go the extra mile. Cadia stands. Nice. Cheeky Cadia stands right there. Nice, bro. Sir, excellent work. Genuinely fantastic. Really, really good effort. And yeah, you know what, buddy? Look forward to seeing some more work from you, man. Amazing. Nice. Nice. There you go. 10 out of 10 colour scheme there, buddy. Really, really good effort. There you go, man. Oh. There we are. All right, what we got next? Next up, we've got Fazir Reed. Hey! Fazir Reed, thank you for the super chat, sir. Thank you for the support, man. This is why y'all had a heresy. What? You saying this is why the humans had a heresy? The Eldar is telling the human that they had a heresy. Look in the fucking mirror, man! At least when we had a heresy, all we did is kill each other. You guys are responsible for not only the death of your entire race, but the death of millions upon billions of souls that ended up getting tempted towards Slanesh, and all the bloody people that have been sacrificed and killed and got themselves killed in name of that dark god. You know? All we did is kill each other during the heresy. You know, we kept it in-house, as it should be. You made our mishap a big mishap. Look, you got to go back to the source, man. There wouldn't have been an Eye of Terror if you guys hadn't hate fucked Slanesh into existence. All right? That's it. There wouldn't have been an Eye of Terror. So you guys made the Eye of Terror for the heretics to flee into. When we had our heresy, we had one of the chapter that was literally the legion that was literally called the Emperor's Children went over to fucking Slanesh. If Slanesh hadn't been around, who knows? Maybe they wouldn't have gone over. Okay. And then when we, cleaned up our fucking mess and pushed them back into the warp from whence they fucking came, if they hadn't had an Eye of Terror to flee to, we would have been able to hunt them down. So no, the Eye of Terror is your fucking fault, and therefore the Cicatrix Maledictum is also your fucking fault. There you go. Fazir Reed still got laid. That's true. Doesn't matter, had sex. There you go, man. There you go. There you go, man. There you go. Oh, my days. You're welcome for the same at Vigilus. Oh, man. Yeah, Vigilus was a shit show. And fucking GSE coming out the fucking walls. You got a fucking chaos coming down, GSE coming out the walls. They're in the walls. They're in the goddamn walls! There you go, man. There you go. Fasiri, thank you for the support, man. And I love the beef, mate. I love it. Next up, we've got Entropic Tyranny. Yay! Entropic Tyranny, thank you for the super chat, sir. Thank you for the support, man. Recommendation where to get bolt action proxy tanks. So, firstly, you can get bolt action tanks. You can get the Warlord kit for bolt action tanks from a lot of third-party retailers for a good discount. So, if you don't like the full price, you can go to places like Element Games, and they have bolt action for like 20% off now. It's quite popular. So you can get, you can get a discount there. However, there's also, I should mention, you've got Rubicon. I've never bought a Rubicon tank, but I've been told that they're very, very good. But I don't think they're any cheaper than Warlord. The only place that I know to get bolt action proxy tanks, full-blown, cheaper alternative, is 3D printed ones. Because it's all World War II, because I guess patents and copyright and all that kind of stuff isn't a thing relating to that stuff. Not so much anymore, I guess, with 3D printing. It's very easy to find not only the 3D printed files, but even if you don't have a 3D printer yourself, it's very, very easy to find 3D printed tanks. I actually have a friend of mine who's also he got back into bolt action about the same time I got back into it. He's also got Soviets, and he basically he's got into 3D printing in a big way, and he's going to be 3D printing me any bolt action tank that I want for a fiver going forward. I said, just name me. I said, JP, give me a price. Make sure you factor in a little bit, a little bit of profit for yourself. And he went, mate, literally $5 for each tank. It's a piece of piss. And I was like, dude, I'll send you a fucking list. So yeah, I would say 3D printing is the best. You don't even have to have one yourself. 3D printing, very, very affordable way to get some bolt action tanks, especially if you've got a mate who can help you with it. There you go, man. I hope that was helpful. But one thing I would say is Warlord Games is a good company, and they make a good effort to support the customer and the consumer base. So I would, unlike with GW, where I think the models are prohibitively too expensive, and I think a lot of their business practices are a little anti-consumer. I think Warlord Games, whilst not perfect, no one is, I think they do deserve the support. So whilst I have just said I'm going to be 3D printing some tanks, I have also spent, basically up until this point, bought everything brand new in box for Warlord. All of my armies. And either from Warlord or from third party people that sell it for a discount. So yeah, I do support Warlord. I'm doing it. Yeah, but a Panzer III is £40+. That's crazy. No, it's not. Enjoy doing it. I lambast you, sir. A Panzer III from Warlord from Element Games is 20 quid. Literally, it's hard. You must be looking at what are you looking at on Tropic Tyranny? they're not £40, man. Oh my days. Let me have a look. Unless they've got you might be looking at the platoon option where you get 3 tanks. Let me have a look. Let me have a look here. Here you go. So I'm just looking on Element now. I'm looking on Element now. So you go War Game Miniatures, and then you go to Bolt Action, and then you go to, well, I'll take you through the whole thing. So you go to Bolt Action, and you go to German Forces, then it takes you here. I mean, the King Tiger, right there, the King Tiger is 25.65. So that's 25 quid. That's for a big one. Hetzer, 21 quid. Panzer 3. Have a look. I'm probably rolling past it. I find, just to be clear, I find the Element Games search function to be utter dog shit. I don't use it. Panzer 3. You got the Panzer 3 Zug. So the Panzer 3 Zug, that's 3 of them. That's not 1, that's 3 of them. You don't need 3 of them unless you're playing Tank War. Let me have a look. They do sell the Panzer 3. I know they do. I saw it the other day. Element Games website is a little bit shitely laid out. But yeah, no, it's definitely not that much, man. Panzer 3, there you go. £18! £18. There you go. 10% off. Boom, baby. There you go. Yeah, and Troy, if you get the Panzer 3 Zug, Zug is like the German word for platoon or something, I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And Troy, forgive me. Shameless plug. If anyone's interested in buying some Warhammer or Bolt Action, then use the affiliate link to Element Games down in the description below. Please. There you go, man. Use code TIM3921 to get double store credit on any purchases. Rattling the Tim Cup on the side of the road. There you go, boys. There you go. Oh my days. There you are, Entropic Tyranny. So it's not so bad. Not so bad, the old price. There you go. Oh. Yeah, you would have literally ended up with like 3 Panzer 3s that you wouldn't have even needed them. Chris Dardy, whoever says Warhammer new site is bad, don't realize how much worse Elements is. Elements Games website does need a little bit of a tidy up, I think. Yeah, I've struggled to find stuff on there. But like recently, struggles to find stuff on there. I mean, I do love Element. Don't get me wrong, and you know, they do host lots of great events, and I have a great relationship with them for hosting my own events and stuff. But the website is a little bit. It's probably, you know what, it's probably better for 40k stuff. It's probably just like the Bolt Action. The other bits are a little bit in the back end, aren't they? So yeah. All right. Next up, we've got Mass Produce Me. Yay! Mass Produce Me. Thank you so much for the 4-month member flex. Thank you for doing your part, buddy. Amazing, man. Making progress on my Krieg. Pictures in stream chat. All right. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Krieg. Oh my god. Oh my bro. Well, my man's out here building whole goddamn companies at once. Dude, how many fucking Kriegers is that? Holy shit, man. Oh my god. Hey, they're coming together though. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I guess these... Oh, there's some gaps, but I guess these guys... Oh no, these...
Kazakhstan squad ready for war.
So these guys fill in the cracks there. So 13? 13? 130 Kriegers in one go? I love it, man. I love it. Send in the next wave. Glory to the first gas mask man to die. There we go, man. I love it, mate. I love it. Dude, now that is batch painting. There you go. 120 is it? Nice. Fucking hell, bro. Big old 120. Nice. That's a good effort. That's goddamn assembly line right there, man. I love it. I love it, dude. Thank you for the member flex, man. Thank you for doing your part. Next up, we've got Cosmic Drew. In fact, we've got Double Drew. Double Drew, baby. Yeah. There we go, man. Cosmic Drew, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Thank you for the support, man. Orcs landed on Armageddon. Nearly got overrun by Orcs. Orcs landing on Krieg, and now we use them as training for the new blood. Choke on that, dust your rebreather wearing gas mask wannabes. Oh my god! Oh my god! Steel Legion! Steel Legion! Hey, Cosmic. Alright? The beef is between you and the fucking Cadians. Okay? The Cadians called you Steel Legion wannabes. Not the leave the Steel Legion alone. Leave the Steel Legion alone, dude. You know what, Cosmic? You're just getting salty because you know that a full-blown Steel Legion range refresh is coming out before the Krieg get their full-blown range. GW's just blue balling you guys so fucking hard, man. There we go, man. Cosmic, thank you for the first super chat. And then you coming in again. Cosmic coming in again, man, with the Baneblade. It is the Baneblade. Yes. Thank you for ready to unleash 13 wallets of hell. 11 wallets of hell. There you go, man. There you go. It's completed. The Titan is ready to walk. Yes. I love it, man. For Krieg, just needs a name. Maybe the Mountain of Guilt. I'd say he's ready for war with Cadia, but there's not much left to place a Titan on anyway. Told I was to be done. Pictures said, oh! Oh my days. Oh my god. Ah. So, firstly, thank you for the Baneblade. Secondly, let's take a look at this super chat, man. Let's fucking do it. Alright. Alright. Let's do these pictures. Look at that beast! Look at that beast, man. That is an OG, original armor cast Reaver Titan. Wow. So cool. That's so cool. Oh my days. It looks amazing all painted. And you did a great job on fixing the arm because I know it wouldn't stick on. Good job there, buddy. Really, really impressive. The red and the green goes together very nicely. And of course, got to have gold on a Titan, right? That just makes sense. It's so derpy and yet so cool. Oh my god, look at it alongside the rest of the armor. Absolute beaut. It totally matches the motor pool, man. Absolute beaut. Oh my god. It's very... makes you realize how big it is when you see it next to a Shadow Sword, and the Shadow Sword's a big model. Whoa. Yeah, man. Hey, nice. That's cool. What was it? The casualties of painting. Your hand's absolutely covered, man. No surprise, dude. Yeah, no surprise at all. Excellent work, sir. Most excellent indeed. I mean, the armor cast ones. I mean, look, we know they're goofy, but they're the best kind of goofy. They're retro goofy, you know? So they look good. They look right. It's like I remember someone did a video, quite a famous video on like Palpatine from the prequel series of Star Wars, and they were like, Palpatine, he is a bit camp, but it's camp done right. You know, he doesn't... Palpatine being a little exaggerated and a little silly actually adds to the overall, the overall menace and the overall vibe of the character. And I think it's kind of the same with a lot of the armor cast stuff. It's goofiness done right. Just because it's a little wacky doesn't make it any less epic. It's very, very, very cool. I'd love to get my hands on one of them Titans, man. I have to someone can get me a 3D printed one or something. There you go. Now, as for a name, we'll let chat come up with some good names. But you say Mountain of Guilt. How about Pile of Shame? Oh my god. Could be, what else could you have? In life, shame. In death, atonement. Could have like atonements. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Big Chungus. That's a good name. Ah, Atonement's a good name. Yeah. There's that old film as well, the old gangster film, Road to Perdition. That could be, yeah, that could be it. Emil, Wrath of Yurton, yes. I think that's it. I think that's it. Wrath of Yurton. It's you because Cosmic, you're a full-blown Krieger. You fucking love your Krieg. You got your Krieg army, Krieg cosplay, your Krieg fucking Titan now. I think Wrath of Yurton is a good one. There's some other great ones there as well. Archon of Atonement, that's a good name. I have Yurton's Wrath already. Okay. Well, you could have... Oh, what's a good name? I mean, something. I think something to do with Atonement would be good. Maybe just Atonement. A Reaver class Titan. Atonement. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, man. Or you could have another good name might be, you could have like Sin of Vrax, have like a Vrax reference, because obviously the Kriegers, it wasn't a smooth campaign, Vrax, was it? So maybe something like the Sin of Vrax or the Wrath of Vrax, something like that could work. Yeah. Or you could be or you could name it after the the captain that took 4 AR-51, I think it was, where it's like that was Tyborg, wasn't it? So you could have Wrath of Tyborg or Wrath of Tyberg. That's a good one. Drake Barfog, Vrax Atonement. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a good one. So I would say Vrax Atonement is good. And, I mean, there's so many good options. Eternal Penitent, Bane of Vrax, Bane of Vrax. There's so many good ones. Cosmic, pick your best. Pick your favourite. I like Eternal Penitent's great. Bane of Vrax is great. Vrax Atonement's great. Piety Through Fire is good. And Mausoleum of Doubt, very regal. I like that one. Yeah. Was it a mausoleum? I am a monument to your sins. Yeah. There you go. There's a lot of good ones there. Well done, chat. Some very... I mean, the customary meme names like Heckin' Chonker, but which is not... It's a good meme name. But also, chat, well done on the sensible names as well, because you've got a time like that, you want it to instill fear. Wrath. There you go. Vrax Big Balls. Yeah, that's the one. All right, Cosmic, thank you, man. And good job on that time, buddy. Smashed it. Turned it around very quickly. And also did a great job on it. Nice. I raise my glass to you. Most impressive. Good sir. Kind sir. We're out of rum. Where's the rum gone? All right, next up, we've got Nick's Highlander, my boy! Next Highlander, thank you for the Giga Chat. Yes, it is the Giga Chat. To the Kriegers' credit, they always advance, like advancing to the rear trenches. Remember Vrax, cause Krieg doesn't... Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Nick's Highlander, savage. Savage. Oh my days. They always advance, like advancing to the rear trenches. Remember Vrax, cause Krieg doesn't... Oh! Oh. Yeah, but Nick's Highlander. At least the Krieg have a place to dig their trenches. You can't dig a trench on Cadia, man. Can't dig a trench where it doesn't exist anymore. Remember Cadia, because no one else does. See, I'm not taking sides. I'm throwing that salt. I'm throwing that beef both ways, man. I'm fucking dodging beef from both sides. Oh, my days. Oh, my. Ouch. Ouch. I know, Nick's Highlander. Hey, you threw it. I just threw it back, man. There we go. All right, where are we up to? Make sure I'm not falling too far behind. I mean, I have fallen a little far behind, but it's not too bad. Let's look. Next up, we've got Beardo, my boy! Beardo, thank you so much for the Giga Chat. Yes, it is the Giga Chat. Thank you so much for the support, man. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. I've seen Super Chat. I need a glass for this. Okay, I need a glass for this. 1 second. 1 minute. Gonna top up the old rum. All right, I'm back. All praise the mighty stream, the mighty chair stream. There we go. Glory to the chair. There you go. All right, so Beardo, thank you for the super chat, sir. Thank you for the support. I'm drinking with you tonight, sir. Lady Beardo left me last night. More time for funds for mini degeneracy. The rum is flowing. Life keeps going. Drive them. Beardo. My commiserations, sir. It's always a tough one, isn't it? Well, it's a tough one when when it doesn't work out. Yeah. But it's good to see you keeping your spirits up. Good to see, you know, when one door closes, another one often opens. And hopefully you will not be a part of the noble bachelor ranks for too long. There we go, man. There we go. But sir, thank you for the support, man. And I know you've had a few knocks in life recently. And I just want to say, man, that whatever happens and I know it's probably only a small comfort, but whatever happens, myself and the MG community, we're here for you, buddy. We're here for you. So thank you, Soup. That's why I wanted to get a drink. So I wanted to make sure I could. It's a delicate super chat. I wanted to make sure that I handled it properly. There you go. So Beardo, thank you not only for being a part of this community, thank you for support, and good job, buddy, on keeping your spirits up, man. Just, it's all right to be sad, though. It's all right to be sad as well. There you go. There you go. There you go. And Beardo, thank you also for your 10 gifted memberships. Thank you for another squad charging into the front lines. Yes, mate. Yes. Oh, my days. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you for your support. Thank you, sir. Doing your part, man. There we go. There we go. Cosmic Drew, we stand together. Exactly. Exactly. It's what... Look, at the end of the day, we're all just degenerate reprobates chatting shit about a tabletop game, about fucking toy soldiers on the internet. But it's amazing how much comfort and support that can be. And it's also like, sometimes it's not about who it is you're talking to. It's not about like where they are and what medium of communication that's taking place. It's just nice to have somewhere to go to, like somewhere that isn't a part of the real life and the woes and the troubles. And so just having a community, having a video game, having a hobby, a sport, anything that you can just be like, you know what, fucking troubles are, we're going to leave those at the fucking door. We're going to go and have a place that we can just chill out a little bit. So yeah, you're right, Cosmic. You're right. Guard strong together. Exactly. All right, but Beardo, thank you, man. Thank you for doing your part. There we go. All right, next up we've got Drake Barfog. Hey, Drake Barfog, thank you so much for the 5-month member flex, baby. There you go. 1 second. And Beardo, it's always funny how they want to be your friends after they rip your heart out. Hey, don't worry, you still got me to kick around, right? There you go, Beardo. I knew there was a line for that one. There you go. Oh, my days. There we go. Drake Barfog, thank you for the 5-month member flex. Thank you for your patience, buddy. Giving an introductory game to a friend. Any advice? Yes. It's important when doing the introductory game to not worry, if it's the first ever game, to not worry about getting every exact rule right. Okay? Like, at the end of the day, what you're kind of doing is just showing like the basic mechanics, like, oh, this is how far a unit moves. This is how a unit shoots. This is where you look on the data sheet. This is how. So I would say for an introductory game, like, have 2 armies. Like, a good example of an introductory game, a good way of doing it is having like guard versus aliens, or space marine versus aliens, or something like that. Like versus like orcs. A great introductory game is like either space marines or nids, or space marines or guard versus like nids or orcs, if that's an option for you, or chaos space marines. Yeah, like. Something where you know, if the space marines just get and you give what you want to do is get them hyped up. So you want them to feel powerful. So you don't want to like throw the game, but who literally don't give a shit if you win the game. It almost doesn't matter who wins or loses. It's just about giving them a taste for it. Don't worry about getting every rule right. Just walk them through step by step the mechanics of this is how you move. You just say infantry move 6 inches. I know some infantry move 7, but keep it simple. Infantry move 6 inches. Yeah. That's it. And I would just say, as an introductory game, like one or two, like 2 or 3 units on either side. I would probably say for the first game, I wouldn't even, for the very, very first game, I would either have no vehicles or like 1 vehicle. And that vehicle would be like a rhino or like a chimera or like a razorback or like a chimera or something. So yeah, basically, keep it simple and keep it fun and keep it light. And if they don't be afraid to like not worry about the intricacies too much. Whenever I've recently got a lot of people into a game. I've got a lot. I've been doing a lot of getting a lot of people into bot action, not just online, but like in real life. People have been, hey, Mordy, you want to show me that bot action game we're always on about? And so I show them a game, and I always find that in those games, it's more important to make the game like fun and epic and to embrace those silly moments than it is to be like, this is technically correct. Yeah, that's the way you want to be. All right. But Drake Barford, great question, sir, and I hope that advice was helpful, man. Next up, we've got Ed Bailey, my boy! Ed Bailey, thank you so much for the Giga Chat. Yes, it is the Giga Chat. As your basement goblin, you may want to wash the sock you left out here. I don't know what Tom's done with it, but it's sticky. And how do you base your bolt action? Oh, my days. Oh, my God. Look, Whatever, look, that is the communal, that's the group drain sock, okay? It's the communal drain sock. So if it never dries out. That's the secret. It's always been cummed on. There you go. There you go, man. How to base your bolt action. If you mean like base and like base coat, I mean, it depends what color scheme you're going to go for. Obviously, I mean, I'm assuming by base you mean like this bit, like basing the model, right? I have based, I tend to use Flock. I tend to use Flock for basing bolt action models. I feel it looks a bit more natural. I've seen people use like Astro Granite on bolt action. Doesn't look right. I've seen people use Sterling Mud. Doesn't look right. The one time I found it worked was with sand on the 8th Army. That worked. But otherwise, what I would do is some good old fashioned Flock basing. In fact, I recently got from Element Games. I'll show you what I bought. Recently got some. Whilst I was down there, recently got some of this bad boy. I mean, it's pretty basic stuff. It was only a couple of oh fucking hell! It was only a couple of quid. This green Flock. Just literally, I've used this kind of stuff. I've got some other bits here. Here goes what I used on my Japanese very, very long time ago. There you go, a little bit lighter stuff there. So yeah, basically, that's what I would use. And what you do, there's loads and loads of YouTube tutorials on this, but I'll give you the basic version. Get some PVA glue, which is why I've got this stuff here. Get some PVA glue. And what you want to do is squeeze it out onto on something like this. Squeeze it out, you know, like you would for like mixing your paints and stuff. Squeeze just a little bit out and spread it on the base of your model. Okay, as if you were like painting the base model or spreading like texture paint. It's just thin layer. Get the model like you want to base and just dunk it into the grass. Literally straight dunk it in, and then tap the excess off back into the pot and leave that to dry. And just do that. Leave it to dry completely. All right. Then what you do is you then pour out once it's all dried, pour out some more PVA and then mix it with water. Make it nice and runny, nice and thin. It wants to be, I'd probably say like 1-to-1 ratio, but like I said, there'll be some better tutorials. You want it to be so it's not, it's not water. It's like, I'd call it like viscous water, essentially, quite thin down. And then what you do is you go over those models you've just based and you put this thinned PVA back over the top. Now, it'll probably clump a little bit, but don't worry, it'll just keep putting the PVA on, it'll be fine. And then what that does is it locks the Flock in. Otherwise, if you just put the PVA and dunk, the Flock will eventually fall off and become patchy. So there you go. I mean, I've got an example of this. Maybe it's not so bad. I've had my Black Templars for years, but look at that Black Templar base. So I used some basic Flock for this. And you can see, it might be a little difficult to see, but you can see on the front of the base there's some gaps that go straight through to the black base. See that? Like if you look on the back, it's quite thick. There's gravel everywhere. Look on the front, you can see it's starting to thin out a little bit. Might be a little bit difficult to see on mobile. That's because I didn't PVA glue it in. Although to be fair, I did that basing fucking 5+ years ago, so it's not so bad. You can always reflock them again if you have to. But yeah, there we go. So Ed Bailey, I hope that was helpful. But like I said, there's loads and loads and loads of tutorials on it, and Flock is very, very cheap, and you get lots of it. I tend to find texture paint is quicker and easier, but it's more expensive. Flock is dirt cheap, boys. There you go. Next up, we've got Cosmic Dream, my boy! Cosmic Dream, thank you for the super chat, man. How do you want the Flair's battle line units and weapons? Battle line units? I mean, I thought the Flair was just gonna... Cosmic, I'm confused. My terrible Logan brain doesn't understand. Cosmic, I thought that the Flair was just going to be the Lord Solar. Are there other things? Cosmic, what are you up to? What are you up to? The infantry squad that follows the Lord Solar. Oh! Like the Supreme Command blob, as it were. Okay, well, I mean, honestly, he needs a troop blob. That's true. I was just going to have him in a blob of blood pact, to be honest. But, either just send him over and I'll put him in a blob of blood pact. If you want him to have, like, some sort of inner circle, as it were. Just any sort of, like, Skitarii looking motherfuckers will do. As long as they follow the same colour scheme, that's the important thing. If in doubt, Cosmic, I can paint the Flare, and I can get around to it pretty quickly as well, because it's just like one squad and the Flare, I can turn that around pretty quickly. So yeah, so any sort of Skitarii looking motherfuckers will look good. Farseer Reed, Van Saar, Necromunda models would be quite cool, mixed with Skitarii. Yeah. Do you want him made as Krieg or no? I think he should be made. I think he should be. He should look heretical as fuck. Yeah, he's the Flayer, man. So it's all about like the machine. Yeah, I asked you one of my Creekadians, Catachans or infantry. Oh, you mean the data card? Oh, just Catachans is fine. Yeah, just a couple of riflemen, a couple of flamers. Yeah, 8. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, just Catachans, because then I'm always gonna fucking use them because they'll just be the cheapest option, won't they? So yeah, Catachans is fine. There you go, man. And it's easy peasy. Whatever's easy for you, man. Honestly, as always, Cosmo, let me be clear. Whatever's easiest for you, buddy. I'll just be grateful for the present. There you go, man. Thank you, sir, for the support, and I look forward to seeing the model, man. Excellent, sir. Next up, we've got Cosmic Drew, my boy. Hey! Cosmic Drew, thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you for the support, buddy. No other army than Krieg could handle Vrax. Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, the Kriegers. I mean, they definitely, did something at Vrax. But, I don't know. Can't help but think there was a better way. Oh my god. Yeah, no other army. Yeah, I mean, what? How would you know what, Cosmic? I'm only kidding you. You know what? How would each regiment handle Vrax? So I think Krieg and Valhallans handle it the same way. I think the Mordians probably handle it the same way as well. By that I mean like siege lines, waves of infantry, stuff like that. I think the Armageddon Steel Legion would... I don't know, it's difficult because obviously it was the static target. I think the Armageddon Steel Legion would probably... They're not afraid of holding a trench line. But I don't think their attacks would be so infantry focused. I think the Armageddon Steel Legion would be very... armored spearhead focus, so rather than big wave attacks. I think all regiments would dig in. I think all regiments would the first thing you'd do is you'd blockade and siege the place. I think there would be many regiments that would handle it in a similar manner to Krieg, although maybe not quite as suicidally. Like, you know, most like Mordians and stuff, I think there'd be a lot of, like we said, for Helens, there would be a lot of infantry waves and stuff. Army Against Steel Legion, I think, would hold the line and then would be very spearhead focused, crash through, break through the defenses in very specific points, right, and then do it quickly using huge mechanized elements so that the enemy can't respond and plug the gap as easily. You know, 3 or 4 spearheads at once. Because the Kriegers didn't have a lot of mechanized. They had some, but it was, I think we can all agree the siege army was very artillery and infantry focused with seasonings of armor and stuff. For me, I feel like the really interesting ones would be like the Katachans and the Talan. Cadia would handle it in all sorts of different ways. Cadia, they'd seal the city off, and then they'd try all sorts of different tactics until they found one that worked. Because they're very combined arms Cadians. I imagine the Talan. The 2 regiments I'd think that wouldn't dig in would be Katachans and Talan. So I think the Talan would try and tempt the people out. So they wouldn't have definitive siege lines. I think basically the Talan would fuck with the defenders of Rax because they'd never see them. But any time they'd be like, "Oh, are they still out there? Oh, well, we'll send a scout party out." Then none of them come back. Talan let them come far out, and then they get them. Yeah, I imagine the Talan would be a lot like feigned retreats and stuff like that. And the siege would take a long time, but the Talan wouldn't. If the people just sat in the defense lines, then they just sit there, and Talan would make sure no supplies got in. The countryside would be completely cut off. Starport would be completely cut off. All that kind of stuff. But I think the Talan would be cool, like because their siege lines would be intangible, and yet they'd still be there, and their cordon would be just as effective. Katachans, I think it could go 2 ways. I think the Katachans would either take a very similar approach to the Talan, although I do feel like the Katachans' machismo might make them feel like they'd have to do a bit of a stand-up fight, big muscly men, you know. What I think the Talan would do is they would take advantage of the camouflage. Katachans, they would be similar to, I think Katachans and Tanith would act in a similar way. I think we know how Tanith would do it because we've all read Straight Silver. Katachans, I think I can see an entire Katachan like regiment covering themselves in mud from head to toe, like Arnie from Predator, and just slowly crawling across no man's land. Not these big over the top things, just slowly crawling forward, like Katachan snipers just picking off observers, you know, making sure, you know, ultra fucking stealthy, and then they'd infiltrate in. They'd be, you know, Katachan fangs would be slitting throats. That's how I think they'd do it. Yeah. I think the Katachans would go full blown like Rambo fucking stealth fucking shit, and they'd use what they were good at. They'd get up close and they'd use those big fucking muscles and those big fucking fangs. And they just once they got in the trench lines, I think that would be over, because I think that the close quarter combat would massively favour the Katachans' style of fighting and natural physique. Yeah, that's what I think would happen. So, yeah, but I think it would be interesting to see how each regiment handled it. Yeah. Rebel Cardinal effects. I feel like the Katachans would try and use stealth to take out the Cardinal. Well, that's true. The Katachans would just send Marbo in. Marbo would just be there. And he would get the job done. Like, only one soldier drops onto the planet. A year later. Job done. Right? Can you imagine Strachan turning up halfway through the siege? God damn it! By the Emperor, do I have to do everything myself? It's like, they just had Strachan in. Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. Cosmic, good super chat though. Interesting premise there. Next up, we've got Walario82, my buddy! Walario, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, baby! Thank you for the 10 memberships, sir. Thank you for the support. Yes, mate, another squad. Send in the next wave. Drive them, man. Fix bayonets. Loving it, dude. Walario, thank you for all the memberships, sir. Thank you for the support. Thank you for doing your part, man. 10 memberships. Oh, goddamn squad, man. I love it. I love it. There we go. There we go. And then after that... membership train coming in, boys. We've got Faster Reed popping up, baby. Faster Reed, thank you for the 10 gifted Morning Glory memberships. Or should I was going to say 10 conscripts, but 10 Guardian Defenders? Yeah, we'll get the 10 baristas and like librarians that look after the Eldar and, you know, and just give them fucking showing catapults. There you go, man. 10 more Guardian Defenders to hopelessly throw into frontline combat, even though we're a dying race. There you go. There you go, man. Thank you, Farsiri. Thank you for the support. Thank you for doing your part. There we go. All right. All right. Where are we up to? I think we're almost caught up now. In fact, I don't mean to alarm you. We're basically 2 and done. Nice. Nice, so next we've got the Rainbow Carnifex, baby! Rainbow Carnifex, thank you for the tips, sir. Thank you for the support, man. Next bit of the vow is complete. Ooh. Ooh, let's have a look. Let's have a look, man. Oh. It looks good. Oh my god. Is that it's the brain bug. Oh my god. Is that like the Neurolictor or something? It sucked his brains out. Oh, cool, man. New Tyranids. The new Tyranids do look cool. You know what? There are a lot of models that GW makes that look derpy. And not good derpy, like Armorcast, like bad derpy. But I have to say, I don't think I've seen a bad new Tyranid model. And I ain't a shill for GW. You guys know this. But when they do something right, you know, I'm very fair-minded. When they do something bad, I fucking shit on them. When they do something good, I fucking praise them. And I think the new Tyranids, I can't think of a derpy model. In fact, they've fixed a lot of the derpy ones. Like that old Death Leaper, Derpatron 9000. Yeah. But no, but these new models, man, they look so good. I think we could all agree the Von Ryan's Leapers, best new Nid models by fucking miles. Yeah, man, 100%. Still no Red Terror. That's true. We need to get the Red Terror back. I used to love the old story about the Red Terror, about how like it kept obviously like eating people. And there's a story. I think let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Rainbow Carnifex, you've got me going down a rabbit hole now, man. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. The Red Terror story. Let's have a look. 40k. No, not the bloody... there we go. I wonder if it has it. There used to be an old bit of lore. I think it was in like was it the 3rd edition codex? I probably won't be able to find it now. It might be on the like the Warhammer wiki. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's that one. Red Terror, here you go. Oh, that was it. It was the old picture. That was it. Oh, absolute fucking Giga Chad picture, that. So it goes, Emperor knows what pit spawned that hideous apparition we came to know as the Red Terror. It first attacked the Alta Bastion and 24 men died before we drove it away with flame. It's like, I love it, man. We never even found the bodies of Lieutenant Boreals or Captain Lowe, just a trail of slime that led away from the command post and into the tunnels. It returned the following night and the slaughter began anew, but this time we were ready for it, or so we thought. It's high. I need to get one of these things because it's a Hive Fleet Kraken model. Nice. It's a Turnid Ravener strain. Was part of Hive Fleet Kraken, appearing 2 Terran years before the official start of the invasion. Nice, that's cool. So it was like a vanguard organism. Fortunately, the particularly vicious predator was encountered only once by the Imperium as it preyed upon the defenders of the Imperial mining world of Devlin Primus, located on the eastern fringe. Over a period of 20 solar days. It tore into a starport compound to get to its Imperial defenders, killing 24 of them before being driven away. Each time it returned, it slaughtered more humans before retreating back into the mine tunnels it emerged from, devouring the carved-up human remains. Eventually, a search and destroy team was sent into the mining tunnels, only to meet their doom on the dripping sides of the Red Terror. Though this was the first and last time the Red Terror was ever recorded to have been seen, it is entirely possible that all of the encounters with the creature simply yielded no survivors. That's cool. Survivors spoke of a beast with blood-coloured carapace, talons that could tunnel through rockcrete, and a more so wide it could swallow a human whole. With every retelling, the legends grew more fearsome and terrifying. Some claimed that the Red Terror was the size of a Ravener, others swore it was as big as a Trigon. The survivors of the Devlin Massacre may well have mistaken the attacks of several such creatures for those of a single beast. However, if the Red Terror is a distinct turd organism, it must be a highly efficient killer. It has never been reported since, but maybe because there have been no survivors left to tell the tale. What became of the Terror at the events of Devlin Prime is unknown. One giant warship fleeing from Devlin with its cargo refugees arrived at the world of Adri's Hope, ominously dark and silent. No communication was forthcoming for the vessel, and it made an automated landing far from habitation. Those investigating the ship found it to be blood-drenched abattoir. Men, women and children had been mercilessly butchered in the hundreds, perhaps thousands. Though a breach of quarantine was suspected to have allowed a turned organism to get aboard, nothing was found in the dark within the blood-slick vessel. Whatever the murderous entity was and what became of it remains a mystery. 3 solar weeks later, Adri's Hope itself was a blood-soaked ruin. The beast of Devlin had claimed yet more victims. Nice. It is possible the Red Terror was an early attempt by the Hive Mind at creating a much larger Morlock and Trigon bioforms that was released by a Norn Queen to test the strange new battle efficiency. Some Imperial scholars even suggest that this creature was the first Turnid Ravener, an experiment by the Hive Mind to create a fast-moving killing machine that could appear without warning and consume its prey whole. Hey! That's cool, man. That's cool. And this is the old picture that I remember from it. Look at that. Guards, fucking cat. It looks like a Catachan guardsman stood there ready to fucking take it on like an absolute Giga Chad. What? I hope I give you the shits. There you go, man. There you go. Joseph Wrigley, they're all the same. Sir, is this a bug hunt or a stand-up fight? I love it. I love it. That's cool. That's cool. All right. What do we got next here? Next up, we have got Major Problems. Hey! Major Problems. Thank you so much for the Giga Chat. Yes, it is the Giga Chat. Work in progress in stream discussion. Cheers, boys, and tip them back for each other and his Imperial Guard. Yes, mate. Raise them, sink them, and let's have another for the Guard. There we go. There we go, man. There we go. All right, let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look, you mad bastard. Oh, Major Problems, you saucy sailor. You know how to make my Friday night. Fucking show me some guard tanks and make me a happy boy. Slap my nuts and show me a guard tank. There we go. There we go. Look at that beast. Oh, my days. Motorpool coming along, sir. Double Dawn, double Russ, double Chimera. So nice you did things twice. I love it, mate. I love it. I can see some Sentinels in the background as well. Yes, very good. And a whole platoon of infantry. Excellent. Bit of heresy going on back here, but as a fellow NID player, I can't really say much. There you go. There you go. Oh, I love the colour scheme, man. I have to say, I do like a classic colour scheme. You know, just a classic guard colour scheme, just done well. So, you know, sometimes I mean, it's amazing seeing like unique and bespoke color schemes, things that are a bit out there, a bit off, a bit off the wall, as it were. But there's something about just seeing like a Codex style color scheme, man. It's cool. It's why I love the Black Templars. I mean, realistically, I should have made my own own chapter, and then I could use them as any Marines that I needed them to be. But I just like the Black Templar color scheme, and I painted mine up accurately to be Black Templars, and it's cool. And likewise, my Steel Legion. I like the Steel Legion color scheme, so mine are a bit of a derivative of that, because obviously I pet some of the details. Like I use black gloves, they had like brown gloves. It's minor shit. But like, for example, my tanks aren't in the traditional Steel Legion color. But yeah, a good color scheme, even if it's like a Codex one, is not boring. A good color scheme done well looks good. I've said this before. Ultramarines, when painted well, are some of the most striking models you can get. Very, very cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Major problems. The bugs belong to the wife. It's, you know what? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Okay. Like, I'm not sure what it is, but Mayo Nation is right. Ladies do love Tyranids. It's true. It's true. I think, I mean, maybe it's, confirmation bias or something. I don't know if that's the right term, but like, I've seen, I would say honestly, the majority of female wargamers that I have encountered in real life that I didn't make cry, the majority of female wargamers that I've encountered in real life, and ones that I see on like YouTube, like content creators and stuff, they always seem to like Tyranids. Maybe it's like a pet or something like that. A pet thing. I don't know. I am not an expert on what's he saying? There's like a TV program in the UK called Friday Night Dinner. I'm not an expert on females. Females. Dad, don't call them females. But no, I mean, I'm not, man. There probably is some like psychologist or someone far more qualified than I, and far less Ogan brain than I am, would probably be able to draw some sort of link and trends and conclusions. But it would be cool, if there was some like data on it out there. But yeah, like I've
taking me.
But you know what? Maybe
it is a good pain.
I've gotten to Tyranids recently, and I found them an extremely fun faction. And maybe it's just that. Maybe it's just one of those things where they're a good faction, they're a fun faction, and so people just enjoy using them, whether they're men, women, or small furred creatures from Alpha Centauri. Yeah. There we go. Next item, maybe it's like Ripley and Aliens. Maybe. Who knows? And you know what? It honestly, it probably doesn't. It's one of the things that's like, it's interesting. It's like, it's a curiosity, but it doesn't really matter. More as long as people are having fun and they're collecting what they collect and they're enjoying what they enjoy. It's cool, man. Yeah. There you go. There you are, man. Major problems. She's a biologist, so it makes sense. Ah, that's cool. Nice. Smart cookie then. Nice. Nice. All right. Well, major problems. Excellent work on your vows, sir. And look forward to seeing what you come up with when you finish it all off. Nice. I raised my glass to you, buddy. There we go. All right. Have a look. Let's have a look here. Have a little look. It is the Sleepy Lizard. Yes, the Sleepy Lizard, the Uber Lizard. Thank you for the tip, man. Not sure if you got my tip earlier, but I wanted to add on another point. Don't forget that Total War Warhammer is how many years old by now? Creative Assembly is falling out of favor, and the interest of the game has diminished. Anyways, heading off. The Sleepy Lizard. I'll check. Maybe I did miss your super chat, sir. If I did, then I deserve a thorough lambasting. I've kept a close eye on things. I did. The Uber Lizard. Oh, lambast me. Lambast me. I wholeheartedly apologize, sir. I did not miss it intentionally, but I did miss it, so I will take my shame. I'll take my shame, sir. Evening, Mr. MG. I have to disagree with your old world take. While it's true on a competitive take, you forget that AOS is working well, and this was split fantasy. A lot of races are missing. Full rebasing is needed, and you can't reuse your old models. So that was the first bit, and the second bit was, 1 minute, stay on target. Creative Assembly is falling out of favor, and the interest game has diminished. Anyways, heading off. So, the Uber Lizard, thank you for both tips, sir. I understand the points you're making. I don't fully agree with them, but I understand the point you're making. Re-AOS. I don't know if this very well may be my biased and blinkered viewpoint, but I just don't see it. AOS, I mean, it's a game, and people play it, and it has a decent enough following. But whenever I've been to large events, and I'm talking like super majors, like London GT, the amount of space that the Warhammer 40k part of the hall takes up is huge. The amount of space that AOS takes up is minuscule. And this is at the super major. This is at the big deal, the hot tamale. What is essentially the biggest event of the year in the UK. When I've been to other super majors, like Manchester GT and Nottingham GT, they don't even have an Age of Sigmar bit. They're still very big events. There's still 250, 300 players there. Very big events. But they don't even bother putting on an Age of Sigmar bit for it. And I'm pretty certain they used to, and they don't bother anymore. So I know Age of Sigmar is there, and I know people play it, but I don't think it's not taken off. It's not the same as... It's obviously not the same as 40k, but it's had like 8 years, right? It's had 8 years for it to fucking get going. And how long, and it's had a lot of support from GW. It's had multiple editions. It's had multiple balance patches, iterations. In many ways, it has served as a test bed for a lot of ideas that have come into 40k. So a lot of 40k things now are based on those of AOS. I see the parallels. The games are not that far apart anymore. I mean, they're distinct, of course, but you know, someone who goes over to AOS who's from 40k can pick the game up relatively easily. And yet, it's still not popped off. The hype, the general gestalt field of hype around AOS, my perspective on this, and I live in a 40k bubble, but the general hype around, and the general vibe around AOS, I think, is low. When a new AOS thing is announced, there's a small ripple in the 40k in the Warhammer community. When a new 40k thing's announced, everyone's talking about it, whether it's good or bad. AOS is just big. In fact, you get a lot. You get more hype. I feel like there's more hype around Horus Heresy stuff now.
Victory is assured.
Again, I could be wrong. So I just don't feel like the hype is there. And another example I would point to, which is not so much my perspective, if you go on the Warhammer competitive subreddit, and I know that it's Reddit, and some people all go, for Reddit, but just put that aside for 1 second. That is the #1 competitive subreddit, the #1 competitive forum on the internet. It is. I know Meta Monday goes there. Loads of people like Goonhammer, Art of War, they post stuff there. Okay, like it's the thing. You see a 40k post on there, even small ones, you'll get like 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe 100 comments. It'll fly off.
Ready to serve.
The occasional Age of Sigmar one that goes on there, more often than not, doesn't get a comment. It doesn't get a comment on the most competitive place to discuss, like, Warhammer, not 40k, but Warhammer in general, and you've got competitive posts that no one gives a shit about, no one interacts with. So I don't think that tournament. I mean, and this is recently, like the last of Super Major I went to was last beginning of this year, was it? When I took the towel. Yeah. So it's not like this is from years and years and years ago. This is a fairly. I keep an eye on these things. I put my finger on the pulse because I am a content creator, and so any opportunity to create content that people want to see and interact with, I'll of course, I'll give the people what they want. But there's just nothing there for me to get, to get stuck in. I have more hype around me covering things like Bolt Action than covering Age of Sigmar. Totally different game. Like way more hype. Way more demands for Bolt Action, for more Bolt Action than I don't get anything for Sigmar. And that's not just because I cover Bolt Action. I was getting those demands before I started covering Bolt Action regularly. Like people say, "Oh, Mordian, I've heard, what about this game Bolt Action?" All this kind of stuff. And you say, "Oh yeah, I play it, I like it," kind of stuff. Yeah. So, like I said, I can absolutely see this bias. But what does all this? That's me shitting on Sigmar. What does all this have to do with Old World? The hype around Old World is real.
I feel the warp overtaking me.
People.
It is a good pain.
People are looking out for more Old World stuff. When GW was like, "Oh, big Old World releases," and all they showed was like 2 models. Everyone's like, "Oh, that's not enough. Give us more." Do you know what I mean? Like, people are hungry for the Old World. I think so. There's a lot to talk about, but I don't know. Sometimes these things are quite intangible and hard to put your finger on. But I just have this feeling, and I could be wrong, but I just have this gut feeling, this instinct. It's like you can feel it on the air. You can feel the shifting of the winds. I feel like fantasy, I feel like Old World's going to be bigger. And I think a huge part of that, and this is very much my perspective now, I can't speak for everyone, but I think a huge amount of that is the nostalgia. The member berries. The member berries are going to be strong. If they kill Age of Sigmar, no one's going to fucking... No, like... How to put this? No, I don't think it's fair to say if they kill Age of Sigmar, no one would care. People would care. Of course they would, of course. But that would be a very arrogant thing for me to say. And I wouldn't even believe it's just a facetious remark. But I think 40k, a huge part of the 40k customer base are people who played it when they were a kid and they want to come back in and play it again properly when they're an adult. And I think fantasy's got that. That's the fucking... And I think that's what separates it from Horus Heresy. Because not a lot of people played Horus Heresy when they were a kid. Because it wasn't a thing. You know? Age of Sigmar doesn't have that. Heresy doesn't have that. But Old World, there's going to be so many people getting high on the member berries. So many people gorging themselves on the member berries. Getting back into it. Getting the armies that they wanted as a kid. They saw in the old White Dwarf episodes. And getting the armies that they maybe they got rid of when they were younger, when Old World died. I think that's the differentiation. People compare it to AOS, and when they compare it to and to Heresy, I think they miss out on the member berries. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So Uber, it's oh, and regarding the Creative Assembly thing, I know right now Total War's going through a bit of a spat, shall we say? But I think prior to Pharaoh, look. Forget about Pharaoh for 1 second. Warhammer 1, Warhammer 2, Warhammer 3, Total War are some of the biggest games on PC. They're huge. And I know, like, people say Creative Assembly is like falling apart. I don't know. I haven't got a crystal ball to look inside their fucking company. But Warhammer Total War has been the most successful Total War. By miles. I don't think you can even argue. It eclipses things like Rome. It eclipses things like Medieval 2. It eclipses everything that came before it. You know, put it this way, they made 3 Warhammer Total Wars before they made 3 Rome Total Wars. They made 3 Warhammer Total Wars before they made Medieval 3. You know, don't always get sucked into the vortex of doom is what I would say. Just look at the numbers. Look at where Creative Assembly's focus has been. It's been on Warhammer Total War. And I think it's been so successful. It has, like I said, it's caused a schism in the community. And I think this was always going to happen when Total War popped off. And now Creative Assembly's just got to ride the rocky waves, and they'll come out the other side, and they'll end up I think they'll end up focusing on just making more like fantasy Total War games. Yeah, there you go. Got another one coming in from Zauber, skipping ahead here slightly. Zauber, true, but it's been so long since fantasy was around. A lot of people have forgotten what it is, and not getting much stronger. I see Old World at Horus Heresy. When all people were sick of 40k, it's still a nice game, but I'm not so sure. I don't know, man. I don't think you're taking into account how strong nostalgia is for people. Nostalgia is timeless. Okay? You can go... Every single generation says, that's not music. Well, music's what I listened to in my day. Because they're nostalgic for what they grew up with. And there are an infinitely larger... There's a much larger proportion of people that grew up with fantasy than grew up with AOS and Heresy. That's the difference. Those things haven't got the legacy fan base. Just, yeah. So we'll have to see. Only time will tell. Time will tell the truth. There we go. There we go, man. I would have a high elf army. I always wanted it as a kid for sure. Exactly. Those glittering white shields, silver armor, the bowmen, the spearmen, the silver helms. You start talking about it, and people get that glint in their eye. No one gets that glint in their eye for AOS. Yeah. Mad Larkin. Nostalgia is what brought me back to the guard, and Catachan specifically. First army, I could never got what I wanted for it, but now I'm back and in full swing. Exactly. It's the member berries, man. It's the fucking member berries. That's what'll get people. That's what'll get people. I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm just sort of going off what you guys... I'm sort of building off what you guys are saying. Oh. Red Scout. Most people in my gaming group have a fantasy army in the garage or something. There's a real buzz for it here. Exactly! You can feel... Red Scout, you can feel the buzz, right? people are talking about it. No one gives a no one I know talks about AOS. But I know so many people that have got the buzz. Look at this. Again, very anecdotal evidence. Very anecdotal. And then I need to catch more super chats. But very anecdotal evidence, okay? Simon, who plays the battle ports with me, okay? He has been 40k all the way. 40k, 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 40k. He hit, for a brief moment, our gaming group at the end of sort of 7th, got in, end of 7th edition, sort of end of 8th edition, got into AOS. I wasn't in it, but they were into AOS. He bought a whole Gloomspite Skits army, lovingly built it and painted it. Never played a game with it. Because he just said it didn't, I don't know, he enjoyed the models, but he just, for some reason, never got round to playing a game. Never got round to it. Loads of opportunities to do so, just never quite got into it. And then he got into Horus Heresy. Got into a bit of Horus Heresy, but, you know, got the Age of Darkness box set, but then I played a bit of Heresy, but, sort of, and off. Sort of, what do you call it? Like, it petered out. I mentioned Old World to Simon yesterday when filming the battle report, or was it the day before, sorry, and he instantly goes, yeah, I want to do battle reports for that. Yeah. He was like hungry for it. He said I always wanted a Praetorian army when I was a kid, and I was like, bro, I got one. We can like fucking do that right away if you want to use mine or something. He went, if you've already got the Praetorians, man, he said, I've always wanted a high elf army. He said he said from when he was a kid, he always wanted a high elf army. And he said, and he said when he was a kid, he only played fantasy, and it wasn't until he came back the game of fantasy was basically gone that he decided to get into 40k. And I think that's a big deal. There's a lot of people that grew up with fantasy, and when they've come back into 40k. I'm just saying, the member berries, man. Yeah. Mayor NHAT, as to the side, I've got no nostalgia at all, never played any war game, never got into Warhammer lore, started finding lore videos on YouTube, then got some friends into it, and here I am. There you go. Like, and AOS lore, dog shit. Fucking dream lizards. I know I always use that example, but fucking dream lizards, man. Warhammer Old World lore, fucking hell. Go right now. If you want some Old World lore, go and fucking get Audible and get the first Gotrek and Felix book. That's it. This is the difference. AOS don't have, doesn't have the good Gotreks and Felix. It's got the new shit, not written by the original author. Nah, man. It's like Gaunt's Ghosts for Guard, Gotrek and Felix for old school, for old world. Mad Larkin had Tomb Kings, and my biggest regret was selling them. I had Empire, and I regret selling mine, man. I escaped the Wars of Chaos, Super 1 Praetorians, between 3D printing and buying some of my friend local games, so I can't wait. Yeah, man. Yes. Nico Athias, honestly, never understood why Sigmar became a thing. Fantasy was already there. Yeah. It's because they missed. It's because of, if you watch the video about Day Nico, it's because they didn't support it. If they had fantasy on the 40k treadmill, it wouldn't have died. Yeah. Without the rules being out, these might just be member berries. They might just be. But yeah. Right. Oh, I could talk about Old World all fucking night. But I've got a lot of super chats popping off, boys. I just got up and I fell behind again. All right, let's have a look, man. Next up, we've got Thorn, my boy. Thorn, thank you so much for your pages, man. Thank you for the super chat, sir. Thank you for the support, man. And a Thorn super chats about Old World. Hey, there we go, man. All right, so Thorn, heard they will bring out Cathay and Kislev for Old World. Are you Empire, or are you excited for these armies too? Thinking of pausing buying Guard to save money for it, as my son wants lizard men. Hey, nice. Well, Kislev. Oh yeah. Full on. Dude, winged hussars, winged lancers. When the winged hussars arrive. Oh man, can you? So yeah, Kislev definitely. Cathay. Cathay are okay. They were kind of I think Cathay are a thing that is really more aimed at the Warhammer Total War people coming in, because it was a bit of a minor faction in Far Cathay in the original fantasy. Yeah, it was more like Dogs of War and stuff. So I think, yeah, Cathay I would be partially interested in. I might get myself a unit or two to act as some sort of like mercenaries in my Empire army, just to like mix it up, and it'd be kind of cool to have like a mercenary company there. They just act as like swordsmen or something. Yeah, I just use the regular Empire rules. I'd be like, yes, my particular general has bought some mercenaries. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, so I'd probably get a unit of Cathay to like as like a bit of fluff and flavor for my army. But Kislev, I'm fucking on. Yeah, I'm ready for that, man. I actually had the old Kislev army book with the old riders and the bear guy. Was it the Tsarina riding the bear? Yeah, there you go. Lizardmen. Now, Lizardmen are going to get basically an index at the beginning of Old World, but their main book isn't going to come out for a bit. So it's one of the things that just to be aware of that. But you know, if it's your son who you know, he probably doesn't really care if it's an index or not, does he? You know, he's just going to be happy for the models, and just encourage that. 100% just encourage that. So yeah, I am basically very excited for it. I too am putting a little war chest aside for it, and yes, I would be very excited to explore many. I want all the armies of Old World, apart from, I don't give a shit about Wood Elves. And I mean, Empire, yes. Dwarfs, yes. High Elves, yes. Bretonia, of course, already got that. On the other side, Orcs and Gobbos, oh yes, fucking love Gobbos, man. Beastmen, weirdly, always wanted a Beastman army. Thought they were kind of cool. Warriors of Chaos, they're kind of cool. You know, not too bad. Tomb Kings, Tomb Kings, man. Yeah. Tomb Kings are probably the best bad army that I'm looking forward to. Yeah, 100%. Thorn, oh my days. I'm going to get all the armies, man. There we go. Simon always like, dude, give me all the Wood Elves. I mean, they're okay, the Wood Elves, you know, they're okay. I'll probably get them, man. I'll get round to them. There you go. Next up, we've got Cogsy Blue. Hey, Cogsy Blue, thank you for the tip, man. Thank you for the support, dude. I have 20 models coming. There's one and some AdMech one for the Flair's personal units. Nice. Now, give the thought I can build as any infantry squads that you like. Any battle line like Krieger infantry or like Kazakin or Scions. What do you think? For me, you got 20 infantry, bro. It just 20 infantry, and if they're a mixture of like AdMech and other ones, the personal units for the Flair, then I would probably what I would say, honestly, a good shout. Tell you what, build them as Krieg, okay? But do them like this: give them 2 flamers, 2 grenade launchers, 2 plasma. Okay, because that way, if I want to use them as a Krieg blob, I've got a legit loadout then. But if I want to use them as a Catachan, just a 10-man Catachan unit, I've got the 2 flamers. There you go, man. There you go. So Cogsy Blue, thank you for the tip, sir. Very excited to see the models, man. The Flair shall reap their souls and eat their flesh. Eat them! There you go, Cogsy Blue. Thank you, man. And bro, thank you. There we go. All right, next up we've got Dante Cappuccino. Hey, Dante Cappuccino. Thank you for the super chat, sir. Thank you for the support, man. My Kit Bash Red Terror stream discussion. 07, sir. Bro, Kit Bash Red Terror. Let me fucking take a look at this bad boy. Let me take a look. Where are you? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I want it. I fucking want it, man. Oh my days. That's so cool. You've got the big fucking jaws right there. extra carapace armor, giant fucking tail, and then you've got the claws coming out. I feel like I think this is a very, very, very clever kit bash. All right, because I feel like you've used the basing to make it look like it's underground, right? And that's allowed you to have like the tail coming out of this end, and that tail, I feel like, is that like a hive tyrant tail with some other bits added on? So you've got like, or if you put like the tail onto Raven, it wouldn't have worked, but by the tail looking like it's going underground, it totally fucking works, bro. That's very, very, very clever. That's very clever indeed, man. Excellent kit bash. Beautiful paint scheme. Ingenious, man. Genuinely fucking ingenious, dude. I like that shit. I always love seeing a good kit bash, man. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I feel like weirdly Tyranids are actually quite good for kit bashing because you know, the hive mind will try out all sorts of experimental bioforms that it'll create for specific battles and specific journeys and specific environments, right? Like the Red Terror, the theory behind it is that it was just it was a prototype fucking Ravener, Morlock, or Tyranid. They're not sure which one, but it was a prototype, right? Yeah, so I like that with like, you know, you can get like I did with my Hormagaunts. They're a bit cursed, but you know, and I had like loads of different arms, but I converted my Termagants to Hormagaunts. I've got loads of different arms that represent like the hive mind, be trying out some different weapon systems, seeing what works, and then falling back onto maybe some standardized ones or going more down another route. Yeah, man. Yeah. Dr. Cappuccino, it was all extra Carnifex, tail, and Morlock head. That's so cool. That's so cool. Excellent, sir. Excellent. Nice one, buddy. All right, where are we up to? Let's have a look here. Okay. Next up, we've got Draylan, my boy! Draylan, thank you for the gifted membership, sir. Thank you for the support. Thank you for doing your part, man. I raise my glass to you. Good sir. Kind sir. There we go. There we go. And then we've also got coming in here, we've got, yeah, I'm not missing anyone. Nope, we're good. Next up, we've got the Bloody Talker. Hey! Bloody Talker, thank you for the super chat, sir. Thank you for the support, man. Proof that the USA chip crisp game is good in Discord. All right, I mean, I don't believe you, man. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? American chip game is good. Here is proof. What the fuck, man? What even flavor is this? It looks nice. It looks nice. Yeah, no, we I don't mean to burst your bubble, but we also get kettle chips. And they're amazing, or kettle crisps. I think they're actually, you know what? I think they're actually called kettle chips or kettle crisps. Someone in the UK will be able to tell me. I'm sure that the original brand are called kettle chips, aren't they? Someone will be able to tell me. It might be kettle because I could be spending too much time in the Amerisphere, as it were. It's voodoo flavor. If you know, you know. I don't know. I've never had voodoo flavored crisps because, you know, voodoo, it's witchcraft, and witchcraft, well, that gets you reported to the commissar. Oh my days. There you go. Matthew James, they're called kettle chips here in the UK. I thought they were, man. I thought they were, yeah. Kettle chips, yeah. So that's the one time that we call them the American name, isn't it? Now, in the UK, boys, I gotta tell you, man. So in the UK, like the crisps that we talked about in an earlier stream, they're like your basic bitch ones. Kettle chips, they're fancy. They're fancy. They're the fancy crisps your mum puts out at Christmas, you know, something like that. You know, when the family's coming over. Kettle chips, I think the best flavor, I think it's like cheese and red onion. Oh, I think when I first had one of those crisps, I saw God, man. It was crazy. Yeah, kettle chips are legit amazing. So you're showing me kettle style. I'm interested. You know, I'm willing. I'm beginning to believe. Nice. Oh my days. That's cool though. But if anyone knows Are they like, what flavor are they? I mean, imagine if it's New Orleans. It might be spicy, a bit like, what was it, like jambalaya or something like that. I feel like that's... Is it gumbo? I can't remember what the traditional sort of New Orleans cultural dish is. I can't remember if it's jambalaya or if it's gumbo. I'm not sure. Is it Cajun or Creole? Something like that. But yeah. But yeah, they do some good. Yeah, if it's kettle chips and it's spicy, it'll be quite tasty. Yeah. Castello Ordinal, sea salt and black pepper kettle chips. Fucking hell, man, they're good. They're my mum's favourite kettle chips. Yeah. Blood Talker, they are like sweet vinegar with paprika, turmeric, and garlic. Ah, that sounds very nice. Paprika, man. Yeah. Nice. Mare Nation, both of those are New Orleans. Ah, okay, so it wasn't that I was getting mixed up. It's that they were both right. I thought I'd heard them. Both related to New Orleans, but I don't know enough about that part of the world, unfortunately. Yeah, I just remember there's a line again. Always quoting Deep Space Nine. There's a line in DS9 with when Cisco's dad is like refusing to see his doctor, and he's like, "Dad, you've got to go and see the doctor." And he's like, "The man's an idiot." And it's like, "Come on, Dad." He goes, "Benjamin, he didn't know the difference between Cajun and Creole food," and it's like. That's how it's because his dad's a chef. That's how he judges whether a man's an idiot or not. Oh, it's so good. It's so good, man. The man's an idiot. He didn't know the difference between Cajun and Creole food. So good, man. I love it. All right, let's have a look here, man. Blue Talker. If I see those crisps, I'll pick them up. There we go. Next, we've got Peaches the Destroyer. Hey! Peaches the Destroyer. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the double super chat, man. Thank you so much, man. Double super chat, 007, baby. Loving it, dude. Good evening, Mr. Powers. Mr. Do I make you? 1 minute. Go do it right. Do I make you horny, baby? Do I make you Randy? Oh my god. Hopefully my children, if I ever have them, will never find these videos, man. Oh my god. Good evening, Mr. Powers. This is the evening of battle, and I'm curious what it would take guard to kill a 10 wound, toughness 10, 40 wound, 3+ armor save, -1 damage Storm Raven if it had -1 to hit and wound, armor contempt, or -1 to hit and cover and armor contempt. Okay. So T10, 14 wounds, 3 up armor save. -1 damage, -1 to hit, -1 to wound. For me, the -1 to hit, -1 to wound is the big one. -1 to wound's a fucking pisser, man. Because that gets rid of the whole worries about T10. So, Peaches Draw. Also, PS, good luck at the event. Show them who number 2 works for. Who does number 2 work for? I love it, mate. I love it. Peaches. My instinct is if I saw a Storm Raven that had that stat line and that stacked of abilities, I just ignore it. I just be like, well, it's not going to fucking die, so I'll just kill everything around it. If I didn't have a choice, if it was going to like fire a payload or whatever's inside it is going to reconstruct my asshole, well, honestly, I think guard has the firepower to... If every guard vehicle concentrates on it, it's going to go down. It's going to go down hard. Because, don't forget, guard have... don't forget, it's a flyer. So it either starts on the board hovering, at which point it's just a basic bitch vehicle, or it starts or it starts off the board. At which point, when it comes on first turn, it just plops on from reserve. So, well, turn 2 it plops on from reserve, but it can't move after that. So it's just sat, and then because it's flying, everyone can see it. So Also, just remember, I don't know where the -1 to hit stuff's coming from. Remember, flyers aren't -1 to hit anymore. Like, not natively. They have to have an ability that gives them -1 to hit. So, I mean, if you've got something that lets it do that, fine. But just be aware it's not. Flyers in 10th do not work anything like flyers in 8th and 9th. They're very, very, very different. So, I would... If it's not, I would basically wait for it to come on turn 2. It's from Marine Attachment Strat. Okay, fair play, fair play. I'd wait for it to come on turn 2. It would fucking sit there wiggling its bum around. And then I would, if I had all the firepower, I would just fucking, I think I can get it. Because I wouldn't have to move to be able to see it. At which point I can rely on Born Soldiers to get the job done. Don't forget, AOC means very little against guard. We've got Exterminators. And we've also got Fields of Fire, which we can get for free with Creed. So it's very, very, very tough. Don't get me wrong. All right, it's a very tough cookie. But the fact it's only got a 3+ save is really the bit I would be focusing on. And the fact that I can, when it's flying, target it with anything that I want. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I get it in one turn. But like I said, if I thought I could get it in one turn, I'd fucking go for it. Don't forget, guards, a huge amount of flat damage 3 as well. So it's like, I'm going to keep hitting you with flat damage 3. Sure, you can make that -1 damage, but I'm still doing 2 damage a pop, and I only need to get 7 through out of all my guard vehicles, you know? So if it comes... Peach Destroyer, it transports 12 dudes and a Dreadnought. That's true, but turn 1, it's not on the board. Turn 2, when it comes on, it literally deploys on the edge of the board because it's just like a normal strategic reserve. So it's not coming towards me till turn 3. If it comes at me turn 3, I mean, again, I don't know if it's got this rule, but unless it has assault ramp, the guys jumping out can't assault me because it moves. Then they disembark. If it has assault ramp, then that's whatever. But so I don't have to deal with what the fuck comes out of it until later. Till way later. Any unit that is, any assault unit that's in a Storm Raven isn't going to get into the fight till turn 4. Yeah. Matthew James, Hydras damage fly on a 2+. That's true. Hydras are a thing as well. But I don't think you'd come across 3 Hydras. You'd come across like 1 Hydra to bulk out an armored list. So Peach Destroyer, my thoughts on that are that it's very tough, and against a lot of armies it's going to be almost impossible for them to deal with it. Guard are a very shooty army, so expecting any unit to come onto the board and be able to weather a guard gun line, I don't think that's going to work. And I think you can play around these kind of units. Peach's idea would be it starts the board and everyone hops out 3 and then moves in advance and charge from detachment. Okay, yeah. That could work. Yeah. Like I said, it sounds powerful. It sounds powerful. But that's how it sounds powerful. I was saying how I would deal with it. Starting on the board does mean it can only hover, and that means it's going to really struggle going over a lot of terrain and stuff because it's got quite a large model and footprint, and it's a vehicle that flies, so it has to go up and over things. So yeah. But no, Peaches, don't think I'm trying to stifle your flair. I think it's a good combo. Just remember, this is 40k. Nothing is invincible. It's a lethal game. Okay, so hopefully you don't feel too demoralized, man. And bro, best thing you can do is, I've never faced it before, right? So I don't fucking know. So best thing you can do is go and try it. See how it does. Play it out. And if it absolutely fucking slaps, mate, then awesome. Amazing. That's good. Come back and tell us, man. Nice. So Peaches, thank you, buddy. It's a cool combo, that. New Marine Codex got some teeth to it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Okay, what we got next here? 1 minute. Okay, next up we have got Nick's Highlander, my boy! Nick's Highlander, thank you for the super chat, sir. Thank you for the support, man. Give me Solar Auxilia in 40k. Oh my days, yes. Plastic Solar Auxilia. I don't think GW would sell another box of Cadians, man. I think that's all people would buy. Plastic Solar Auxilia. Just, yeah. So much yes. They're very, very cool. They're kind of like, you know, they're very good alternative sci-fi guardsmen. Yeah, and they're quite generic. So the reason people would buy them is they're not Cadians, and they could be used to represent any regiment. Yeah. Next Highlander. Yeah, mate. Plastic Solar. If I didn't already have 1 million troops, I'd probably buy them. And you know what? I probably still would get some to use as stormtroopers for my Steel Legion, something like that. There you go, man. There you go. Next up, we've got Bobby B. Hey, Bobby B. Thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you for the support, dude. Have my first bot action game on Sunday. Yes, mate. I love it, man. I love it. Good luck. You'll smash it. My Marines are not 100% done, but photo in Discord. Hey, that's all right. Always good to have a bit of a work in progress. Hey, that's cool, man. Looking good. What do we got? We got ourselves a cheeky Sherman and a half track. And then we've got a bazooka team. And then we've got, well, how many infantry? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 Marines, a half track, and also 21 Marines, a half track, and also a Sherman. Nice! Are you playing 1,000 points, or are you playing a little bit less than 1,000 points? Or a little bit more? I love it, man. Good. I like the colour scheme you've gone for. Nice. I like the... feels very olive drab, very appropriate for bot action. And I like the extra bits of light green vegetation you've got on the bases. I don't know why, but I think I always imagine like the deep green, the vibrant green jungles of like the Pacific and stuff. You know, I feel like that would be very much a greeny green, as it were. So nice. Probably like 500 points. That's cool, man. That's cool. I have another 25 or so less done. Fair enough, man. Well, dude, they're looking great. They're looking really, really, really good. And the Marines are a fantastic faction in bolt action. I've been looking for... I mean, I almost went with Marines. Like, for myself. But I went for the Airborne because of Band of Brothers. Just, yeah. But I reckon if I did end up getting around to watching the Pacific, I'd have to get myself a Marine army, right? I've got Japanese. I kind of need Marines. Yeah. There we go, man. Amazing. Well, Bobby B, good luck with your game, man. And you've great start on that bot action. Come back, let us know how you do, and also keep us posted on your hobby progress, man. Nice. All right, let's see where we're up to here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to do the next 3 super chats, and then I need to pack my army away. So I might as well pack it on stream, but pack my army, and then after that, we're going to be wrapping the stream up. So we'll probably wrap the stream up in the next 20 or so minutes. All right. So, next up, we've got Cosmic Drew, my boy! Cosmic, thank you for the super chat, sir. Thank you for the support, man. Pictures are sent of the flare blob. Okay. Flare blob. Let's have a look here. Direct pictures. See no pictures. Oh, I do see pictures. Look at these fucking guys. Oh my god. Look at these cyborg motherfuckers, man. Oh my god. They're gonna look so fucking evil. Yes, mate. They are perfect flare Player bodyguards, man. Absolutely perfect, dude. Oh my god. They're gonna look so cyborg, so cultish, so mechanicus, so Flair. Yes, mate. I love that head on the front there. I like all of them, but I love that head on the front. And then those bodies, man. Yes. Yes. Nice. Nice. Dude, Cosmic, you're getting me very fucking hyped for this player blob, man. Very hyped indeed, sir. There we go, man. Nice. Nice. All right, next up, we've got It's Me, Marco. Marco, thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you for the support, dude. My solar auxilia are in stream discussion. Ooh. All right, well, let's take a little look at these bad boys. Nice. Oh, my God, Marco. Oh, my days. Marco, fucking hell, man. That's so many solar auxilia. Motherfucker here's got a whole goddamn cohort. Whole goddamn tercios of fucking auxilia, man. Holy shit, bro. I love the gold armor as well. The gold-plated void armor is just fucking pimping, man. Oh. That's a bigger... We're gonna need a bigger boat. Oh my god. Dude, and I love the Thunderbolt just chilling in the back. Full-blown tercios of auxilia, man. That's so good. I just took a newer pics in the second post. Alright, let's have a look. Ah, there you go. Nice, some cool up-close pictures. I love the officer, man. I love all the details on him. Little bits of red really make it pop. Oh my god. They're so cool, the auxilia models. It's crazy all the amazing work that Forge World has done, and yet it still seems like GW is going to absorb them. And it still seems like they've kind of fallen by the wayside a little bit. And I think it's probably the rise of recasting and stuff, really. Yeah. Madness. Madness, I say. But yeah, there we go. Marco, very impressive work, sir. Very impressive, man. All right, and then we've got one more super chat here, and it's from Sanguinoid89. Hey, Sanguinoid89, thank you for the Giga Chat. Yes, it is the Giga Chat. Great experience at the friendly local game store today. Got gifted some old metal stormtroopers from an awesome employee while we chatted about the hobby and Kazakins. Are they the 3rd edition vac suit guys? Come on, vac suit troopers. Ah! Oh my god, they're my favorite. They are my actual favorite, man. That's such a good experience, bro. Oh my god, and you got the most coveted of covets, the plasma guy. Wow. Okay, so the riflemen themselves are worth a pretty penny. That guy alone, like a couple of years ago, was worth like 20 quid. He's so fucking rare, man. Oh my god. Yes. Yes, mate. Dude, that's an absolute find, man. That's an absolute fucking find. It reminds me, I need to get on my fucking Stormtrooper game, you know. I really need to. Oh my days. Oh, that's so cool, man. Oh. Dude. When I first got into doing, I would know my first one of the first expansions to the Great Mordian Restoration project that I did was getting those metal stormtroopers. Yeah, man. I remember having like a handful of them, and then I remember just literally just saving up for like a month or two, saving all the spare, living off like beans on toast, living off fucking noodles. Just like saving every penny I could, and then basically just went on like a month-long like binge of just like trawling eBay every day. Just get any time I could get one of those models for a decent price. Just get one. I ended up managing to get them for about $5 per rifleman because I was just being ruthless. It's like $5 per rifleman, like low bidding, like off best offer and all that kind of stuff. And I spent about a tenner on each like special weapon, but the plasma guys. even back then, it was like 18 quid per plasma guy. Ridiculous, man. And that was back then when they were still relatively common. I probably bought every fucking one that I could get on eBay, you know? Oh my god. Yeah, man. Yeah. Sanguinoid, that's an absolute fucking find there, buddy. Great find. Great fucking find. And very, very big fucking 07 to that game store employee, man. He's done you a solid there. Yeah. All right, boys. You know what time it is? It is time for me to pack my army up. So let's have a little look here. I have to remind myself what my army is. Not a good sign. No, it's not too bad. It's a very, very familiar list. So what I'll do is I'll put this list in stream discussion. For those of you that are curious as to what I am running. There you go. But I'll read it out here as well. So it's Lord Solar Leontus, Ironhand Strachan, Deathcore Marshal, Platoon Command Squad. It's 20 Krieg, another 20 Krieg, 20 Catachans, another 20 Catachans, 10 Catachans. So basically 4 assault blobs, 2 a bit cheaper with the with Strachan, 2 a bit more durable. Then 2 exterminators, a battle tank, a Rogal Dawn, a Basilisk, 2 mortar teams, 2 3-man mortars, 2 heavy weapons squads and mortars, and then 2 Cyclops demolition vehicles. There we go. So a little bit of artillery, a little bit of heavy armor, and a little bit of infantry. It's a nice all-round balanced list. The tournament report's going to be, so I took a totally normal guard army to a tournament. But if someone's got a better name for the title of the video, I'll take it, man. All right. Now, I've actually got most of it already lined up. So I've got, let me just find all the, I'm going to have the list up here. Don't worry, guys, I'm still going to be here. I'm just going to be, I'll get my carry case first. That's probably a good start, isn't it? Probably good to have that about here. Yes, and put my vehicles in there. All right, put the mountain of foam away. All right. So, first tray. First thing, let's get the infantry packed away. I've got my infantry blobs already out. There we are. So yeah, the plan with this army, guys, is basically it's just classic hybrid guard. Not very fancy in any way, shape, or form. It's just I've been taking a lot of weird and wacky lists, and I thought it might actually be nice to just take. So originally, I should actually say, originally I had planned to take pure infantry guard. And the reason I was going to take pure infantry guard is because I wanted to, I was going to go to both days of the GT. And so I thought, well, I'll take an infantry guard to an RTT. I might as well now take it to a GT and see how it does. But then, unfortunately, I'm not able to go to the second day of the event. So I was like, well, if I can only go to one day of the event, oh my god, it's popping off, man. Oh my god. I was like, if I can only go to one day of the event, then I might as well take. There's no point me taking infantry guard to another RTT. We've actually seen that fairly recently. I'm going to take infantry guard again. I'm going to take it to a GT, and then I'm going to take it to a super major and go through the full experience, right? Yeah. Yeah, basically that was, that's why at the last minute I pivoted from taking pure infantry guard to this event to hybrid guard, because I thought, well, I might as well use this as a, if it's going to be a pseudo RTT for me, I might as well use it to try something out rather than just, you know, play the same song again, as it were. Oh. So just, but yeah, it should be good tomorrow. Hopefully I won't be too tired. I want to get this all packed up and then want to be in bed in the next sort of, next half hour or so. There we are, boys. One tray of Catachans. There we go. First tray of infantry. Next tray. Oh, let's get out of the tray. Nice. All right. So this time we want the tray of Krieg. The tray of Krieg. That sounds like a good time to me. All right. Two. It's amazing how many special weapons you can get in a Krieg block. Yeah, it's pretty fucking wild. Like you see the Catachans, the Flamers, and you're like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. You see the Kriegers, and you're like, oh my. Plasma and Flamer and all sorts of wonderful things in here. Okay, that's one blob of Kriegers. We've had one blob of Kriegers, yes. It'll be interesting though, because normally I always default to like 2 blobs of Krieg, but 3 blobs of Krieg. But yeah, I'm taking just the what was it? Just the 2 this time. But I've still got plenty of infantry. I've still got Strachan in there. Plastic infantry. When we're playing at the away game, we use plastic infantry. That's the way we. Yeah. All right. Dangled89, I couldn't believe he was just like, here, have these. Had to double take and ask if he was sure. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I've been in that situation. But some people, it's just not about the money. Like, you're always going to remember that game store now. And like, you're always going to go back there. And that guy, with one simple gesture, has just got a customer for life. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Another Krieg, another tray of infantry. Alright, now the last tray needs to hold my officers and stuff. So, firstly we need a blob of infantry. Actually, I'm missing a flamer, annoyingly. I just don't think I've got. I don't have many flamers in my army. I've got shitloads of melter and plasma, but genuinely don't think I have another flamer. I'm gonna have to go with just one flamer in my solar blob. But fortunately, I don't think it will make the tiniest difference because the blob's is gonna sit there doing something. Yeah, I mean, I could take something that's like a stand-in, but I just don't have it. Downgrade. If I had something that could be a stand-in, just don't. All right. Yeah, I physically don't own more than 8 flamers because flamers have been so shit for so long. Alright, so that's the Kachans there. So what have we got left? Command squad, heavy weapon teams, and other officers. So, it's some Death Corps marshals. There you go. Death Corps marshal 1. Corps marshal. And then we've got Strachan. And then is it the platoon command squad? What did I give them this time? It was box, medic, and mortar. Yeah, I went for something a bit different. Which I'm kind of regretting slightly now. I wish I'd just gone for the basic thing, but box, medic, officer. Okay. Okay. I'll probably take a little excess. Yeah, I'll need. Yes. A slightly different piece of foam. Even a foam which has got some holes in it. Right. I need different foam. PT foam home. Never foam alone. Alright. That'll be okay. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll be taking a little extra box anyway. Oh yeah, no, I know what I can do. Yeah, so mortar can go there. And we need mortar team. Bozos. Oh. This is my power pose, boys. Oh. There we go. And my mortar crew. Models are slightly disorganized at the moment. Could just use two. I like to try and have things proper, as it were. I literally saw them a moment ago. It's so great when you know where something is, but you can't find it.
Backbone of the guard, ready to serve.
Well, more to that. Let me get the other. Oh, yeah, there they are. I told you I fucking knew where they are. There you go. I was literally looking right at them. Okay. Okay, there we go. So that's that. So now we just need. Now we just need the two mortar squads. All right. Well, we've got. Okay, we'll swap that out here. One, three. Do we have any other infantry after this? No. Go. So mortars in there. Go for classic metal body and mortar team. This. Go. Take that. You shit. And for the rest, we'll just one more. Bastard up. Bastard up. Yeah. Go. Need the bases. Need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the mortar crew guy there. Yeah, 7 bases. They'll be going over there. All right. Oh, a few more cheeky riflemen, basically. Oh, there's another crew member. Perfect. There's a crew member. Right. Healing guardsmen are always good for crew members. Here you go. All right. Need one more generic crew member like man. Generic man with rifle. There's a generic man with rifle. All right, so that's all that covered. So we've got all the infantry covered there. So then we get to the tanks. Don't worry, by the way, I can see Camper Guy and Cosmic Joe. I can see your super chats there, boys. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. So, there the bases there. So for the tanks, We have got a basilisk. Nice. We've got 2 cyclopses. Excellent. And then we've got 2 Lehman Russ exterminators. And we gave, what did we give them? Oh, just multi-melters and heavy bolters, because that's what I had in the models already. Yeah, that's cool. There's 1 exterminator. We've had 1 exterminator, yes, but what about second exterminator? Exterminate her! Alright. Cool. Where are you? Bugger. Oh, well, I need the Morty-mobile. I need the... So there you go, Cosmic. Morty-mobile going to battle once again. Got... Oh, I think he's here, the other exterminator. Or is that Chimera? Ah, there he is. I knew I had him. I knew I had him, Governor. There we go. Exterminator. And then is it a Lemur's battle tank, isn't it? With the old lads cannon, plasma cannons, and all that good shit. Alright. There you go. Lemur's battle tank with all the goodies. Then it's a Rogel Dawn. So it's 1, 2, 3 battle tanks, Rogel Dawn, and Basilisk. There we go. That should all stack into the carry case fairly easily. 1. I need to be a bit clever about this, but we'll just see how it goes to start off with. I am going to have to take turrets off and stack things up, aren't I? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Miss Monsoir Dawn. Please come down. Take your turret off. Bits don't snap off. Not turrets off. That in there. Think. Ah, yes it is. Go. Okay, that means I can zoom home to go up there. I need a little accessory. Need my infantry trays to go in there. Get stuck. Go, get my foam that I had before. Okay, boom. Boom, I think 1 more. Boom. And then get 1 bit of foam. Fold it in half. Go. Pop that. Pop. That. All gravy. So the only thing I've got now is I need a little extra box, as it were. Be able to carry the turrets, the Cyclopses, the Morty-mobile, and the turrets and the bases. And Google Train. 7 of. More than that, we need 9 of. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 5, 6, 7. We need 2 more of them. You probably don't need 1 for the bowler situation. No. So 8 will do. Take a couple of spares. Case. Gets a bit, some of them a bit fun, some of them a bit of a tight fit. Alright. What case of foam do you use? I use a classic old style GW Citadel case because I think they're quite good. I actually have a few of those. I have 3 of those big ones, 1 of the little ones. But I use foam from Tabletop Tyrant. I find Tabletop Tyrant foam to be very, 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 very good. I actually have one of their carry cases. They're very good. I can actually recommend Tabletop Tyrant pretty wholeheartedly, boys. Okay, don't need that. I just need a little box, and then I'm good to go. Might need to repurpose one. I have a feeling that they're kind of all being sort of used right now. See if I've got an empty one. Probably don't. But I did do a load of stuff onto the shelves recently, but I think. Oh, okay, I am going to have to repurpose one. That's okay. Easy enough. I'll just take the models out of this turning one. I have one of these boxes that's just full of Ripper Swarms, which I don't need those anytime soon. I don't need 35 Ripper Swarms in the immediate future, so I can just pour those out. And if it was any other model, I'd be a bit more careful about it, but a bunch of free Ripper Swarms, so I'm not too worried about. Take the warriors and stuff out gently. Ease it out gently. Then put the termagant out gently. One cheeky termagant's made his way in there. There goes through. There we go. All right. Box. Oh, hang on. Oh no. Aerial for the Mordiamobile. Oh no, it's better. Oh, it's okay. No, it's okay. Alright, just tall enough. That. Faces. Cyclops. Boom trays. Alright, and I've got some dice and stuff to pack up, but that piece of piss, we'll do those later. And that's it. There we go. Nice. Thank you, boys. Appreciate your patience with me there. Just doing a little cheeky bit of the old packaroo. So, yeah, by the way, if you live in the UK, or I don't know if you get these in America, you probably can do in Europe, very useful. They're called like really useful storage or something like that. You can get each one of these boxes for about £5. I get mine from Hobbycraft. You can get them for £4.50, £5. Very good, very stackable. I use them for everything. There we go. So Madlarkin, it's meant to be a GT, but I could only make it to the first day, so I'm treating it as like a pseudo RTT. If it was a GT, I would be taking pure infantry, just so I can try that out. But as it's an RTT, I thought I'd take something new and just play around with it and experiment with it. There we go. All right, let's see. We've got a couple of super chats going in here. We've got Camper Guy 2017. Hey! Camper Guy 2017. Thank you for the Giga Chat. Yes! Yes, mate. Yes! I finally started dry brushing for the Iron Hands. Fair to say, I'm not going back. In stream discussion, yes! Dry brushing is like cheat code. It's like cheat mode. It's so good, man. Let's have a look. Oh, baby. Yes, man. Yes, Camper Guy. Oh, my days. It's like that moment when Neo starts seeing the Matrix, right? You just do this. It's like, oh. I mean, imagine how much time it would have taken you to, like, pick these details out by hand. Or you dry brush and somehow magically it all gets picked out. It's so good, man. It's so good. Oh, that guy's even better. Oh my God. I love it, mate. 10 out of 10. Really, really good. Dry brushing it's good. I dry brush a lot of stuff these days. If it's not contrast, I dry brush. It's very much the It doesn't do everything, but it gets a lot done quickly, you know? Like, you're still going to want to go in. It's like no one technique can do everything, but some techniques can really speed stuff up, cut out a lot of manual corners. So, yeah, man, I'm a big fan of the old dry brush as well. Big fan of it. Nice. And pretty much all of my Primaris Black Templars were dry brushed, and I got them. I got an entire Black Templar Primaris Crusade. Admittedly, I already had a lot of the neophytes, but I still had to like rebase them. So I got the entire army done in a weekend, just because of dry brushing. Just, yeah, it's good. It's good shit, man. Nice. Nice. All right. Thank you, Cam, for guys' support, dude. Great progress. Looking forward to seeing how it all turns out, man. Next we got Cosmic Dream. Cosmic, thank you for the super chat, sir. Thank you for the support, man. Is that the foam I gave you? Also, any Team TriStar going? So, Cosmic, it's not the foam that you gave me, but don't worry, that foam is right. Basically, I'm using it to carry the models around. And right now, that foam is downstairs with Mrs. Mordian on her painting desk. Well, next to her painting desk, off the model on the painting desk. Cosmic, I should tell you, another 20 infantry done already. Mrs. Mordian has... She's been a busy bee. She's absolutely smashing it. Also, no Team TriStar going this time, but that is a big regret of mine. I submitted the list before I knew how good warbands were. Do not worry. There's a good chance I'm taking warbands to a near tournament, man. Don't you worry, man. Don't you worry. Also, Cosmic, I should say, today I was so inspired by the battle report that I did on Wednesday that today I recorded my deep dive on Inquisitorial warbands, and that'll be coming out next month. There you go, man. There you go. That's so good. The more I dive into it, I'm just like, fucking Eisenhorn, Demon Hands. Oh, my day. Demon Host. Matt Larkin, what's good about warbands? Check out this weekend's battle report on Sunday, and that'll tell you. Basically, ridiculously tanky. 36 wounds, -1 to wound on the whole army, 5% invulnerable on the whole blob, 5% invulnerable save, and you can like get them in cover. So it's like a 4 up, 5 up, -1 to wound. It's really and it's like 200 points dead on. It's just mad. It's mad. And then you spend like 10 points more, and you make Eisenhorn. You take it to Eisenhorn, and suddenly it starts like spaffing out like multiple damage 3 attacks. Like it's bonkers. Yeah, it looks like for guard, it's probably like a fun gimmick, and it's like, oh, if you've got a few points left over, upgrade one of those Krieg blobs to like a henchman thing, you know. But for a lot of other factions that don't have just very cost efficient, very cheap durable units, it's going to be very interesting. It's not, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Alrighty. Ho ho. Gentlemen, I apologize, but today's stream is going to end a little shorter. It's going to end basically now, to be honest. Obviously, normally I would stream for another hour or two, but I have a tournament tomorrow and it starts at 9 o'clock. So it's actually only 8 hours away from now. So I need to go to bed and have at least 6 hours sleep. And then I need to go to the tournament. So let me just say thank you so much to all of you guys that joined today's stream. Thank you so much to everyone that liked the stream. Thank you to everyone that supported the stream, went the extra mile. And just, yeah, thank you, boys. It's I want to say a massive thank you. Of course, I want to pick out a couple of people. I want to say a huge thank you to Super Cuban 3000, because he came in with the fucking Death Strike chat, like an absolute giga Chad. So thank you so much. But thank you to everyone. You know, all of your support makes a huge difference. So big thank you, big 07 to Super Cuban, but obviously 07 to everyone as well. Oh, my days. Do you know what, boys? It feels weird. It feels weird ending the stream after only 4 hours. I know, but I want to get those Zs in so we can then get some Ws in. There we go. There we go. Obviously, Monday stream will be after action report. And yeah, that's basically it, boys. So thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you for joining. And of course, as always, see you guys next time.
Here's 40 shillings on the drum for those who volunteer to come to list and fight the foe today over the hills and far away. O'er the hills and o'er the plain, through Flanders, Portugal and Spain, King George commands and we obey, over the hills and far away. When duty calls me, I must go to stand and face another foe.